Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Humblewood! I be Josh the Pirate, and it brings me a staggering overload of delight to welcome you once again. To my screen right, I have my hearty crew, the stoic Big Viking Mitch, the salacious AJ Winters, the somnambulant D-Rab, and the serene Rachel Fuka. And behind the scenes today, we have the sick in more ways than one Vegemite Dangerous. We must also shout out our seriously great artist, Brepai, and the Deck of Many, who are our sponsors for this show, and of course, Node One Internet, who are the sponsors of the whole damn fucking channel. They do cool stuff. You should check them out. Links in chat, discount codes, and so forth. Do the thing. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, associated, non-binary, non-specific creatures and animals and other friends and beings, we need a recap.
I like that.
Oh, Jude.
Well, no. Jude
can do it.
Jude could. You know what, Jude? You definitely could do it. However, there are rules that we follow here, and it is my turn. And as such, let me just focus. I don't need to focus. I know everything that happened in the last month. Last session, I was awoken by two wonderful attractive Corvan women, which were touching me inappropriately, and then everything got really bad, and I was chained up and shackled to the bed in not a good way, and my father was watching in not that way. He was shackled up elsewhere. Anyway, see, I can't say this without... See, Trish made it bad last time. It wasn't bad. It was not a dream like that.
I didn't need to try hard to make it sound bad, to be fair.
That's true. Regardless, the point is, the moral of my dream, I should say, is that my father's been captured, it seems, and that he had messed with something that he shouldn't have, and he told me not to come looking for him, and then I snapped out of my dream. After that dream, Helvig asked if I would come and sleep in his room to keep him company, which I agreed to, as long as I could have his bed. Anyway, I woke up after a reasonable...
Nice of you.
You're not allowed to talk, Helvig.
Yes, yeah, Helvig, this is my turn. Anyway, I woke up after a reasonably comfortable sleep to a rude banging on the door. Trish and Jude woke up to an ornate knife and a note pierced above Trish's head. And they came to tell us about that. Helvig had something on him that he wasn't moving because he didn't want to disrupt it. He called it Pia. It looked like a thing with wings. Anyway, we all were upset about the way that we woke up, which is understandable, but we had things to do, so we went off to the council. Oh, also Helvig had a dream. Something about some stuff from Helvig's stuff, whatever. That's not my business. That's Helvig's business. We went up to the council. They thanked us for our hard work and asked if we would go and deal with Benna Sheridan and the Bandit Coalition. They said to head to the northeast of Alderheart, 2 to 3 days travel. It was put forward by our incredible companion Jude that perhaps we should seek negotiations and discuss terms with them instead. And we questioned Alderheart as to the Council of Alderheart, as to what they would require of the Bandit Coalition should we be able to broker some sort of peace. They required disarmament of the Bandit Coalition and an agreement to work together towards a common goal. Pretty reasonable. Don't know how it's going to go. We're going to find out, aren't we? Alderheart will provide the military muscle, and they're only unable to do it right now because the Bandit Coalition is interfering all the time. So if we can sort that out, things might be a little bit better. After that, shopping happened. The rest of the party visited Eliza's Emporium and did some bargaining. I sold off those crystals that I entirely reasonably and legally found and came into my possession. and went to make a booking for my friends and I at Shilout's Sequestery, which was closed. So, a little bit upset, I made my way back down towards the main area of the tree, which I would definitely know the name of, but cannot recall off the top of my head. And I witnessed something happening to Jude. Jude had approached a large platypin, they're called, and the platypin was named Veg, as I learned after Helvig interrupted and told me in front of everybody instead of being quiet. And and apparently Jude was asked to sing their Oath of Glory, Paladin, and it was pretty amazing. And then all of a sudden Jude was even more kick-ass than usual, which was just great. So congratulations, Jude. And Helvig, please, manners. Now, we went back to the tavern that we were staying at, and I had a chit-chat with my father's ex-traveling companion, Riffin, informed him of my dreams, and just to make him aware, and complained about the lack of spa day, and he told us that en route, however it is pronounced, I would know, but we're going to go en route, because I know exactly what I'm saying. There was a natural spa location, so we went there. However, there were some methods there, pizzazzing it all up and making it very hot, a bit too hot. But yet again, Jude saved the day, as Jude is wont to do, with a dance. Jude performed the dance of mist and steam, and I can't really explain why, but they seemed to dig it, and they left, and we had a wonderful time in the spa. We applied mud to each other's faces, and it was comfortable, and it was wonderful, and we had a sleep, and now we're awake. And that is where we left off.
Yeah, very, very thorough. Yeah, almost 100% exactly what happened. The crest. So you're about 2 days away from the crest now at this point. The only I do actually have a correction to make to our lovely audience. I do apologize. I cocked it up just a tiny bit. In the last episode did state that the crest was due north of the of Alderheart. It's not. It is in fact northeast. I was off by about sort of 70 degrees as a cardinal direction. So I do apologize for that because there are probably a couple of people in the chat who've actually played or read the book. So they could call me on it if I'm wrong, and I was. So yeah, you're heading northeast instead of north. It's not a massive difference, but I do want to be clear about it. So I must also remind our discerning, lovely, and just gosh darn special audience to please like, follow, subscribe, all the things. We've got the YouTube, we have the Facebook, the socials. You can catch up on the episodes you missed on YouTube. If you are a follower, you can get on our Discord and have a chat and have a look at some of our fun stuff. We've got our art up there, and you can chat with other people who are maybe in the game. There you are. That's the word I was looking for. So, mateys, do you want to just do a quick intro about yourselves? Because I sort of just rushed past that. Rachel, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name's Rachel Fuka, and I'm playing Trish Caper, the tragically misunderstood little raccoon. But when I'm not doing that, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rachel Fuka, where I spend entirely too much time. I also have a podcast called A Beginner's Guide to the Occult. It's about a supernatural investigator who sucks at her job, and you should listen to it because it's fun.
That's it. AJ, tell us about yourself.
Oh, I'm AJ. You can find me on Instagrams where I do fun things. And you can also find me here on Monday nights and Thursday nights where I DM the Academy of Xandar. Yeah.
Lovely. Mitch.
Hello, everybody. My usual person voice is Mitchell. I'm trapped in Nevermore right now. Apologies.
Get out.
Yes. I'm Mitchell. I'm Big Viking Mitch. You can find me on Twitter, which is where I do my socials for the most part. And I tonight will be playing Nevermore, and will try to stay in character the entire time, which it seems is not going to be an issue, given that I cannot get out of character. So proceed.
And Mr. D-Rab.
Hi, I'm Dan. You can find me in chat or on Roll for Damage's Discord as T-Rab. Aside from that, I very much have stealthed all of the social medias, so you can't find me anywhere. But I love you all. And tonight I'm playing Helvig, definitely not a murderer, Walking Fortress, and apparently just revoked Nevermore's healing privileges. So we'll see if that bites him in the ass later, right?
Yeah. We'll see. Of all the days. Well, matey.
I love you, Helvig.
Save me, Helvig, you know.
Helvig, help me. Anyway.
May our oaths be musical and our spa days go unblocked as we venture once more into the Humblewood. You awakened, rested, and comfortable, a little back from the banks of the spa pond. The night passed uneventfully. You completely failed to be eaten by steam mephits. And you are more ready now than ever to undertake the task that you have set for yourselves, and to a greater extent, the Humblewood Council has set for you. Can I just quickly check? Is there anything you want to do before you leave? Anything you'd like to say to each other? What do you do?
One final refresh in the spa, just before we leave, because we have to leave.
It's still delightful and warm and bubbling. It's caused by a volcanic vent underneath the water, so it's constantly warm, and it's boiling off at the same rate that it's being filled. It's a place of almost magical serendipity, and it's really nice.
Jude packs extra marshmallows into her new bag.
Where are you getting these marshmallows, Jude?
I got them from Fancy.
Oh, sure, okay, but you put extra marshmallows into your bag.
The ones we did not eat.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, I'm with you. Right. I'm just like, where are you getting them?
Marshmallows. I found them.
I plan on doing nothing other than just sprucing myself up, taking advantage of the comforts that I'm so accustomed to in the past, and getting ready. That's it.
Cool. Yeah.
Trish is feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and very excited about how fluffy her tail is now. So I've got a big spring in my step today.
Super fluffy.
Ooh, Trish, your tail looks so fluffy.
You. It's so soft.
That is quite,
What's your secret?
quite beautiful. Yeah. Just coat it in mud.
Oh. Ah.
Ooh. Yeah, cool. All right. You
Right.
pack up and prepare to leave. What would your marching order be? Normal?
Normal, if we could, I'd say, which is who.
It is Trish, Jude, Nevermore, Helvig.
Yep.
Cool.
But this time, I summon Pier, and he'll be
Yeah.
above and front.
Can you tell us about Pier, Helvig? Describe your and describe exactly what it is, actually, because we never actually specified.
Pier is Helvig's familiar. He looks like an oversized dragonfly. If you imagine an oversized dragonfly, but his wings have intricate flowy patterns. And he's mostly green, but his little hex bug eyes also have the same like firefly dots around, and when he flies he also leaves that trail that Helvig does.
He does, however, have a vaguely draconic face.
That's true.
He has the compound eyes of a dragonfly, but the rest of his face is actually quite sort of. It has the pointed. It's got the horns around the sort of the ridge of horns around the jawline and neck. But yeah, to all other extents and purposes, it looks like a big ass dragonfly.
Crazy.
With quite long claws as well. It's about the size of a house cat. And yes, PYR. Pier.
here.
Pretty safe to say it's nothing that any of us would have seen before now.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Nevermore may have heard of these creatures, but no one else would have ever seen or heard of them. Where you studied, they may have had a mummified one, or like a stuffed one, like a taxidermy. You would know it's called a pseudo dragon. Nevermore, like you're a learned gentleman. Who knows? So you head off. The front two, so Jude and Trish, you're the ones who are watching up ahead. So can I get perception checks, please?
Alrighty.
Roll of the night. Nice, Jude. Oh, yeah, you guys spot lots of stuff. Yeah, it's not a particularly. There's nothing particularly going on. You are wise to all the animals and birds and stuff that's in the trees around you. You do spot at one point in the afternoon a pair of mountain lions, but they are sort of giving you a wide berth. They are Humblewood specific kind of mountain lion though. They actually have antlers.
Ooh.
And so they're sort of a mountain cat more than a lion per se. They don't have manes, but they have a sort of vaguely like a leopard print pattern on their fur, and they have antlers. They're called forest prowlers. You know them to be quite dangerous, but these two do not seem to be interested in you at all. They pace you for a couple of 100 meters, maybe 30 feet back from the tree line, in the tree line, and just sort of watch you as you go. But it's more like they're just curious.
What are you doing?
Stop it.
Here, kitty. No. Good lord, now I'm joking.
Yeah.
Get off me!
Sure, if you like.
Jude would like to try and draw a picture of them.
Sure. Do you have any equipment with which to do that, Jude?
Nevermore does.
I feel like Jude should be proficient with sleight of hand because of the number of times she steals people's shit.
I am.
So yeah, Jude, you give me a. I actually think it would be a sleight of hand check. It's a sort of a general dex check.
I do have an ink pen and ink.
Yeah.
Parchment.
You draw a pretty decent representation of one of these things.
I shall call them forest cats.
Sure. You're walking along in front of Nevermore, and then Nevermore all of a sudden notices that you have pen and paper in your hand, and you're drawing with it.
Did you pick that up in town, did you?
He recognized you. Nevermore. The quill is one of your feathers.
Quill. Oh shit! God, it's mine. Jude, stop for one moment. Stop. Look at me. Dude, look at me. Please don't break my feather. Gentle.
Okay.
Good, thank you. Proceed.
Nevermore, you look over her shoulder, and she's actually done a half-decent job of the drawing of this creature as well. It's like, it's pretty good, actually.
It's not absolute shit. Good job.
Trish, you would both spot this. Later on in the afternoon, you are now just beginning to head into the mountains. But it's not just sort of flat mountain. It is, we get low foothills and stuff like that. So as you travel, you do begin to climb the road, slowly rising beneath you and beginning to snake between some of the larger rises and hills. As you are coming to the peak of one of them, you do look out to your east, to your left. And you can see in significant distance, like a couple of kilometers away at least, a large cloud of amber bats.
Oof.
Heading west.
Okay.
So away.
Heading east, the same direction you are heading. They are north of you, and they are heading east. They're heading roughly, you're heading northeast, but your paths would intersect theirs, just not necessarily when the same time they are there. They're traveling quite a bit faster than you, but they're heading towards the Crest Mountains themselves as well. And you would know, both of you would know that this is unusual. They are, the last time you saw Emberbats was near the Scorched Grove, was near Ash Barrow.
Huh.
Krish,
Um,
are those things meant to be in the mountains?
I think so. It's sort of unusual, such a big swarm of them.
Oh, fuck more of those things. I'm start rooting through my bag for candles.
Beyond these, the view is quite impressive. Your vantage affords you a stunning panorama of the entire wood. You are looking down on about 3/4 of the whole Humblewood. And there isn't any other significant rises or falls in the elevation across the nation, so you can see pretty much all of it. You're more than 40 kilometers away from Alderheart, yet you can clearly see the enormous tree that is the city behind you, and you can't make out any detail at this distance, but it's still easily identifiable rising out of the surrounding forest. To the west, you can make out a large smoke cloud on the horizon, which you would know to be roughly the location of the Scorched Grove, so that ties up. And to the south, a smaller tree trunk emerges in a similar fashion to Alderheart. It's huge, but it's smaller than Alderheart's. This one, however, is a dried and desiccated thing, lacking foliage or branches. It seems petrified. And in place of a thriving city, its boughs are orbited by 4 floating platforms encased in glass domes and several hovering castles and towers. The thing isn't as big as Alderheart, but it's still big. It still easily stands above the rest of the canopy. And whilst it's not as big as Alderheart, it does have its own otherworldly majesty. Nevermore, you know what this place is.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? I mean, I know what this place is.
The
What
Avium.
is this place?
It's where you
The
study.
Avium.
What is
Oh.
that? It looks fancy.
Oh, that's where I studied.
It's the
Of
magical,
course you did.
magical university.
It's the way they learn magic and everything like that.
Oh.
It's a rather
I
elite
graduated
school.
pretty quickly. I
Trish, you
graduated
know what
quickly.
it is, but you probably wouldn't have ever seen it before. It's a very elitist educational facility. It's not a cheap place to attend, but you go there if you are gifted at magic. They don't take just anybody. Even if you could afford it, they wouldn't just take you. You have to be A, gifted, and B, fucking rich.
Nevermore.
Yes.
I could go to the school.
I don't see why not. Maybe. You
Jude.
could try. Why not? You can do anything you put your mind to, Jude.
Okay. Jude found that maybe Jude could learn spells. Like
Really?
you.
Can you cast magic? Since
I-
when?
Well, since Gaspard bestowed upon me. But I'm not very good at them. I'm still learning.
Well,
Wait,
I mean,
you can do it now since the whole oath power thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
wow. That's pretty cool.
But-
Oath of Glory. Look at you.
Jude would love to learn more from both of you because Jude has never had magic before.
That's more of a nevermore thing.
But I mean,
No,
why
you're
don't...
also illegal.
I actually have a suggestion, if I might. This evening when we pull up to camp, why don't the lot of us sit down and just get an understanding of what each of us is capable of? So that way we might be able to help each other better, you know?
Not a bad idea.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Right. Can I get... You've traveled on from the spot where you saw the ember bats now. You're probably another 2 hours further along.
Still
I
came
get-
back off the head?
Yeah, they passed by in under 15 minutes. You lost sight of them quite quickly. Can I get perception from the whole party, please?
Absolutely.
Okay. Perception.
Not seeing much of anything.
And
Oh my
wow, I
God.
did so bad.
You must be in a valley.
And Peer too, Mr. DM?
Yeah, why not?
He has advantage.
I'm not sure Pierre would notice this, actually.
Okay, then I won't roll.
Yeah. Jude? Oh, we've got one from Jude as well. Perception. Yeah, Jude notices. Jude's the only one who notices. Just.
Jude's very perceptive.
Yeah. So Jude, where you are from is quite flat. It's not a particularly hilly area. So you are aware, on the very rare occasion where you do go significantly up or down, the temperature, the ambient temperature, can change quite radically, and you're more attuned to it because it so rarely happens to you. You notice that where you would normally expect, given that you're going up into the mountains, the ambient temperature would be dropping. You'd be getting cooler. If anything, you're actually getting warmer.
I think Jude is ill.
What's wrong with Jude?
Jude feels very warm, but it's mountains, so Jude should be cold. Does Jude have red tongue?
You're
No.
right. Now that you mention it.
Helvig,
What does that mean? Nature-wise.
Yeah.
You spot in the distance, basically directly in your path, there is a smoke haze rising above the next hill.
Guys,
Yes.
I
Yes?
pointed the smoke. That's smoke, right?
Oh, that is
Oh, no.
definitely smoke.
This is pretty much the last hill before you reach the mountains proper. After this one, they are mountains, not just big hills. As you do you say anything or do anything?
It does-
Perhaps Trish should lead us, or perhaps you can send your little flappy friend.
Oh, I
Forward.
could.
Yeah, you could send Pia.
But maybe like it's the fire bats. Do you guys think the fire bats like ate some stuff? Because don't they like flammable things?
Yeah.
There are less trees in the mountains as well. It's not nearly as wooded terrain. It's not to say there isn't any, but it's low brush and scrub rather than forest.
What if it's another dance party? We should go.
No!
I don't
No!
think the last dance party was quite worth it.
No.
I could.
It was so fun.
We can put a sign.
Trish?
Do you want me to sneak up there and see if I can see anything?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll come back
Yeah.
and tell you guys what it is.
All right.
Take
Great.
Pier with you.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
me and Pia.
Pia flying would make zero noise, basically. So Trish, I'm going to get you to roll stealth, but I will give you an advantage.
Nice.
I will give you the advantage that Dracos Wizard tried to buy me at the beginning of the thing, but can't because I already had 2 advantages, so you can have advantage from it. There you go. Pair of 15s, that was wasted.
Sorry.
Rip!
It's
It was
still
destiny.
Still plenty though. Yeah, you sneak up to the crest of the hill. As you crest the ridge, you look down into a deep valley. It is narrow and runs east-west of out of the mountains. Within the valley is a small town built around. You can tell from here easily animal herding and mining. That's basically all you do up here. The town features many outlying buildings. The geography of the region is, given the geography of the region, it doesn't have any barricades because there wouldn't really be any point. The main street of the town runs right down the middle of it, and in its center is a shrine to the Amaranthines. And it is on fire. Like, a lot. A lot.
Okay.
I watched through Pier. This is what this
Yeah,
is.
Helvig, you can see a steady stream of people, mainly women and children, fleeing up the hills further into the mountains away from the fires.
Okay. I call back to the group and tell them there's a fire. There's a town on fire, and then I just run down there.
Oh,
All right.
So Trish, you are about probably 100 feet ahead of everybody else.
All right.
Can I just
Looks like I'm
clarify
milking
who's wearing the
cows.
boots of speed?
Trish does.
Trish.
I've been
Trish-
giving them now. Good. Okay.
Yep. Would have
So
done
Trish,
that at
Trish
the
is wearing
spa.
them, and I will say that Trish, because you've had plenty of time to, you have attuned to them. So yeah, you can now, as I believe, a bonus action, click your heels together and double your speed for the next minute.
Well, I'm gonna do that. Click, click, baby.
So
Oh,
you are okay. So
So
you
fast.
you and Nevermore
Helvig
would
just
probably
starts
know the
rolling.
name of this town. This is
Yeah, I'm
Crest
curious.
March.
Crest March, is it? Can you put us back on the map by chance so we can see
Oh,
possibly
yeah,
where we
sure.
are?
Can do that. It's not on the map. I was somewhat obliged to make up a town, but I can pinpoint to you where on the map it is.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It
Okay.
is. Just give it a second to load. There we go. It is here. You see the two little mountains just west of the
Mine
sign that
still
says the
hasn't
Crest
loaded yet.
Mountains.
Yeah, it hasn't switched over to.
You might not have dragged the players across. You might have just switched the map.
I'm a big dumb.
You just did a silly, Josh.
I did.
That's all right.
I did
Josh,
a big
we'll forgive
silly.
Dude does sillies all the time.
Yeah. The thing
do.
isn't super helpful either, though. It doesn't make things easy. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Can you see now?
Ah,
Yes.
It is.
Ah,
here.
the Crest Mountains. I see.
Yeah. It is that little valley. You can see just a little bit of ground there.
Got it.
Gotcha.
That's where
Wonderful.
Crest March is. Yeah. And as the three of you guys, oh yeah, here we go. No, it's not there. It is for our lovely audience. You can see me pinging it now. Yeah, where Nevermore is. Where are we? As the three of you reach the crest, you look down and see Trish is almost halfway there already. And
She must be living on a prayer.
yeah. Within the town, it's easy to make out the cause of the fires. There are clouds of ember bats wheeling above the town, ethereal wisps of flame dancing along the rooftops, setting the thatch ablaze. And in the center of the town, a hulking humanoid figure made of fire and smoke seems to direct the actions of the others.
Oh, fuck.
But the town is clearly not lost yet. As you watch, you can make out groups of figures dredging water from a well, while others shoot down ember bats and form a shield wall across the town square. The sounds of wailing and death carry to you on the winds, made furnace hot by the scale of the destruction. What do you do? Trish, do you continue running down?
I want to get close to this thing, but not be seen by it. Is there something I could crouch behind?
There's a lot of stuff going on. I think it's a reasonable assumption and the answer is no. You're coming down the side of a mountain that doesn't really have any forest or anything. So you're pretty obvious, but there is a lot of other people also moving rapidly in and around the area too. This thing's very busy burning down a village. And you are just one of the many, many people moving quickly to maybe do something about it.
All right. I'm going to start shooting at ember bats. I'll start firing off arrows.
Roll me 3. Oh, by the way, I just want to be super clear. Your arrows are magical.
Ooh, excellent. Excellent.
It's just an important thing because they are magically summoned and therefore they count as magical. They don't do extra damage. They are, however, magical arrows.
Oh, I can finally do stuff with magic. Excellent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Where are we?
You said
Yeah,
3, right?
can I get three short bow attacks?
Wunderbar.
Oh no.
Oh, attacks, not...
Well, you did it 3 times. That's fine. That's great.
good.
And then hit me damage for 2 of them.
Okie dokie.
So as you run down the mountain towards the outskirts of the town, your shots bring down a half dozen ember bats come wheeling out of the sky. Only one of them lands in something flammable and a small flame does begin to sprout from it, but the rest of them just sort of flap on the dry and barren ground. You have helped a bit. There is an awful lot of things and people. Do you wait for the others?
I'm gonna just shoot at bats and wait for the others to catch up so we can figure out what we're doing about the big boy.
Sure. There is more than just the big boy and the bats, though. It must be clear. There are, so it's the things you saw yesterday, the mephits, the steam mephits. There are creatures that look not dissimilar to them floating around on the rooftops, but they are they're more fire than steam.
Ooh.
There is also a few of the fire goblins that you saw at the dance party. They are dancing around. They appear to be the sort of foot soldiers of this particular expedition. The shield wall, and you can't really see this at this point because you're now nearer the town itself, but the others can see it as they're coming down the mountain. The shield wall is sort of has formed up to fight a phalanx of them that are trying to break through it in their weird dancing way of fighting. And they are, as they strike, small explosions bounce every time, sort of whenever they punch something, a small sort of happens. But the group defending the town square appear to be quite proficient. They have locked shields and they're just holding a line very effectively. It's hard to make out, but there's a couple of archers positioned around behind, using them as cover and shooting from behind them. Most of the folk up here are humble folk. Not a huge number of bird folk live up here. However, one of the archers is a raptor, and she appears to be preternaturally accurate. Every shot she takes knocks out a creature. The other three, what do you do?
Running.
Well, running,
I'm so
but I
slow.
would cast mage armor on myself on the way.
Yep.
So you're aware.
Very well. Jude, can I get you to roll a religion check, please?
Jude is not very good at religion.
Doesn't matter.
Go get him. Oh, pew pew pew.
Told you doesn't matter.
Not
Ew.
Nat 20 minus
2.
But still, yeah. You hear a faint song on the breeze, Jude. It's almost imperceptible, but you know the tune implicitly. You hear one word from it that you recognize. Paladin.
Boogie Wonderland.
No, not Boogie Wonderland. Boogie Paladin.
Yes.
Can I tell where the song is coming from?
Yes. From the center of the town square, which just so happens to have a shrine to the Amaranthines in it.
Oh,
Jude goes to the center of the town.
Figured you would. I just do you just make you catch up to Trish? Trish, can I get 2 more shotbow shots, please?
Sure thing.
Question: how much is in between Trish's location and the center of the town square?
2 rows of houses, really. It's not a lot. She's
The
maybe
enemies
200.
aren't there. The enemies are on the other side of the center
They
of the town
are
square.
working. You have come to the town from the other end. They are working
Got
their
it.
way up from the east, and you are heading. Sorry, they are working their way up
Yeah.
from the west, and you are heading from the east.
Got it. All right.
The western half of the town is basically gone. Several of the outer buildings down there are just dead set, burnt to the ground. Most of the rest are on fire. The fires are spreading throughout the town, but the eastern half could still be saved, you would say. And the most, I don't want to be gender biased, but most of the menfolk are sticking around and trying to do something about this, where particularly the elders, but also a lot of the women folk are taking the children and running. So yeah, you have caught up with Trish.
Trish on the way.
Jude barrels past Trish.
Where are you going?
Keep up.
I'm so slow.
Time to be a
running.
hero.
I am going to place you on a map. You don't.
Here will follow Jude.
If you, are you all following Jude?
Yeah, fuck it. We're following Jude now.
Sounds like it. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, this map is called the Burninating.
Oh,
Great.
Oh Lord.
Here, you are here.
Burninating the country.
Country.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Why does that bat look so fluffy?
burninating all
kill
the
it.
peoples.
Yeah. So there are a few single bats or just small numbers of bats, and then there is a large swarm. There's also a few other sort of floating demon fiendy elementals and a really big boy down at the end. And then there are a couple of the so even as you watch, a couple more of the little fire goblins get knocked down, one by a shot to the head from the raptor lady. I think it would be appropriate at this time to roll initiative.
It's so fluffy.
They've all got red circles around them. Is there any way that we can... Hang on, so that's the raptor lady there, I'm assuming.
Yes.
That's an
There's
enemy.
a servant over here. That's a fire bat.
So there
This
is a
is a hedge.
servant called
Okay.
Halfdan. The servant there is Halfdan, and you can see he is casting healing magic at several of his allies. Then there is a few Mapatch who are holding the line, and there is a hedge down here who is at the far end of the line to the raptor lady. This is not the only battle. Yeah, Veg, if you wouldn't mind, that would be great. Tint the tokens blue, please.
I get a bonus to my initiative roll equal to my charisma because I'm a swashbuckler now.
Sure, you do that.
Legend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, who
It's
haven't
like
I
an
got
extra
here?
3.
Yeah, I need a Trish and a Jude and a Nevermore. Yep, got. I need a Helvig.
Oh, I didn't.
I've got a Helvig. Sorry. Yep.
Are we gonna do for Pier? Are we gonna do?
Pierre. Yeah,
Just
goes,
after me?
Pierre, I
Zero nine?
believe, goes at your initiative. And just straight after you.
Okay. Well,
And Trish, what do you add to your initiative now?
It's bonus equal to my charisma, and my charisma is 3.
So it's a +6 functionally.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So it's already in there. It's already counted it.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Did it automatically for you. You got a 9. Yep.
oops, that's
You.
not what I meant, but that's okay.
Good.
Great. All right. So yeah, this Ember Bat. Okay. So yeah, you have basically arrived in the midst of a big shit fight, and yeah, we're just gonna play that out. So here we go. What the hell is going on? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Amberbat number 1 is going to swoop down and try to attack Ivan. He's going to nibble him. For 15, which actually hits and does 1 piercing damage. Oh no, Ivan. My poor sweet Ivan.
No.
Then Amberbat 2 is going to try for Olaf. And he is going to make a bite attack as well, but doesn't. Olaf's spines protect him. Halfdan is going to... Halfdan's turn now. He is going to use his... he's going to cast a spell. He is going to cast... Guiding Bolt. No, he's not. He's going to cast Bless on the 4 of you guys. As he turns to you and says... Oh, let me get my head around his voice. What does he sound like? You have arrived at the right time. Here, have assistance. And he holds out his hands, and a sort of his magic is a glowing blue, and you feel it sort of a little ball of blue light emerges from his palms and enters your chest, each of your chests. You are now blessed. Which means you can add a 1d4 to any ability check or attack roll that you make.
Bless you.
For the next minute. And he said, no, bless you, my friend. Now kill them.
Consider it done.
Then this Emberbat here is going to, attracted by the shiny lights, he is going to come down and try to nibble Halfdan. But he doesn't manage it. Halfdan sort of ducks out of the way of him. Nevermore, it is your turn.
Okay, Nevermore is going to look at the large creature off in the distance, slap the top of the book, and then shoot 3 magic missiles.
Pew pew pew. Yeah.
Pew, pew, and
There isn't a max
a
range
pew.
on magic missile, is there?
120 feet, but I'm
that'd be fun.
85 feet away. So that is
second level.
4. No, second level.
It says second level. If you want to do
No, I can click it and to make it second level. It's only first level at the moment.
I see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you do
Or maybe I did do second.
3
level.
plus
But either
1,
way,
4. So you do 12. 12 force damage.
12 force damage to that one.
Yes, you do that, and it takes it. It does not appear to like it at all. It the feathers strike it. Where you can decide where it strikes it. Where do they strike it?
I just want to hit its center of mass, basically. Smack bang right in the middle. I don't want it. Well, I know it's not going to miss anyway, but.
Yeah. You nail it. It hits it right in the center of its fiery chest. The feathers all strike it, and you can see a puff of smoke each time one of them hits it as the feathers burn to nothing, but it does rear back and roar. Cool. Nevermore, do you move or are you happy where you are?
Nevermore is going to move to here.
Sure. All right. Jude Littlefoot.
Go for it.
Jude Littlefoot.
Go, Jude, go!
Jude would like to cast Divine Favor as a bonus action on herself.
Yeah.
And quietly sing, near, far, wherever Gaspard art, and fight for your name.
Love it.
Then Jude will run and stab things.
Very well. Jude,
I don't think you can reach
I think
any.
the only two things you can reach are ember bats.
Jude will do so.
You can get this one here, or you can get the one that's attacking Halfton, but Halfton's probably okay.
Then I will go to the other one.
Alrighty, shoot on next to Ivan.
Yes.
Make an attack against the Ember Bat. You have a +4 for being blessed and some +4 damage for Divine Favor as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is good.
Okay.
Basically, if you hit it, you kill it. I'll tell you that for free. It's a single bat. 22. You definitely kill it. It dies. Your radiant smite. Yeah, you do. plus 1d4. Let's see. Just roll it. 1d4 radiant extra. Come on. Or is that including the? No, it's not. Yeah. Roll another d4 as well, just because. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, boom.
Yeah, you slay it. You slay it 6 times over. It dies. You you cut it so hard that even with a single cut, you actually slice it into 5 pieces. And it pretty much just drops to the ground. Good job, Jude. Trish, it is your turn.
All right. Because I'm a speedy girl now.
There you are. You are fucking quick.
Yeah, I can get this far, can't I?
Easily.
Excellent.
Oh, goodness.
And I'm gonna
Got another
slash.
15 feet of movement after that.
Excellent. I'm gonna slash at this guy with my short sword.
You do that. You do that. You have sneak attack against him.
Yeah,
He did not
I do.
expect you to be there now.
That's right. Boom.
Pew! Yeah. It does not enjoy that at all. You stab it in the back and it sort of roars.
But he's not going to enjoy my offhand dagger attack either.
No, he's probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Dead
Boom.
set. Yeah,
Blam.
he doesn't. He doesn't. You stab
Get
him.
it. Get it.
Yeah. Yeah, he dies.
Ah.
Whoa.
Ooh. Jeepers creepers.
Jude calls out from the side. 1 for Jude, 1 for Trish.
Yeah. Good job, Trish. Good
Yeah.
job, Jude.
So,
Good job, all of us.
the thing
fun.
explodes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm so excited about killing.
Yeah, the thing explodes. Every creature within 10 feet of it must make a DC 11 Dex save, please.
Well. Where's a?
Just those two. Let's have saves. Dex. Submit. Yeah, Trish is fine. However,
A roll.
oh, girl, Silver is not.
No.
It is Horace. Horace is all good. Yeah. So the Mapatch standing next to the Raptor and Trish, basically the two Mapatches involved, duck. You danced back from the explosion, and Horace basically he's got a tower shield in front of him, and he just sort of takes the blow of this explosion on his shield. However, the Raptor lady is not similarly armored, and she takes the full brunt of 2d6 fire damage. A 3 and a 6. So
Ouch.
she takes 9 fire damage, unfortunately. But she looks over at you and says, "Thank you, sister. Let us kill them all, yes?"
Yes.
Cool. Good job, Trish. Next is the smoke method up here, who is going to swoop down on Nevermore. Seeing some more things to nibble and bite. He is going to try to he's going to position himself here, and he is going to Cinder Breath Helvig, Nevermore, and hopefully here as well.
How dare you?
Cinder Breath, a 15-foot cone, moldering ash. This is a smoke method. Can I get Dex saving throws, please?
Yep.
Don't forget, you have a booster if you need it.
Yeah, you do. He doesn't need it for that one.
I definitely don't need it.
No,
I just step aside.
Saving throw for
Pierre
Pierre.
has, I think, advantage on it as well because they're
Not my
magic.
fucking feathers again.
Yeah, you all actually dodge it. 2 of you with nat 20s.
Oh.
I think Pierre has advantage on it.
I accidentally have it set to GM, but it was natural 20, guys.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, they have magic resistance. Yeah. Has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Yeah, which is good because the other was a 5. It would have blinded you, but you all passed the Dex save, so you all just sort of shield your eyes in time. Then, what next? Helvig, it is your turn, and then immediately after yours, it is Pierre's turn.
How dare you, Mr. Method, sir? I'm gonna cast
Mustn't be rude.
There's some fighting words right there for help.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
at
Blast!
Blast him!
Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew pew!
Whoa!
Crit
Whoa!
on!
Righto.
Fuck yeah, it's a 26 to hit. Good job, Helvig. Well done. That's what
I
we
did it.
needed. 11 to the smoke method. And it is
13.
not 13, I do apologize. Yes. Yeah, he takes it. He does not enjoy it. And it sort of rears back and sort of bats away at the fiery, the little embers of motes of fire that come out of your blast and rears back. It doesn't like that at all, Helvig. Well done. Does Pierre do something? And do you move?
Yeah, I will move first. I will move over here. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use one of my healing lights on the raptor lady. She's the one that got.
She did. Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You do that. How
you
much
go.
do you heal her? 6. Oh, that's very kind of you. 6, 3. Yeah, great. Great.
Go get him.
That's
Up
great.
here will-
Well done. Love it. And Pierre.
Beer flyer ahead of me. I can't reach Trish. And he will disengage because that's rude. And he's got a fly speed of 60.
Sure. So you can fly right over the Trish.
Yeah. Go
Cool.
over
He
here.
does that. Great.
And he will install himself on the back of Trish like a backpack
Sure.
with
Noted.
wings.
Love it. He has actually 3 sets of wings down his spine. Ivan turn is next. Who is Ivan? Which one's that one? He is the one standing next to Jude, and he looks at Jude and says, "Gratitude." And then he rushes forward and gets in with Horace. He actually is going to stand next to Horace there. He's going to form the lineup. And he is going to stab. This is short sword. He makes an 18. Nice. 6 bludgeoning damage against that one. So it takes 6 bludgeoning damage. Very nasty. And it bats back at him. Indeed, it is now a Magnum Effort's turn. The Magnum Effort is going to come down here. And he's got you flanked, guys. He is going to stand there, and he is going to Fire Breath at Ivan, Gorm, and Olaf. So they are all going to make Dex saves. It's a 15-foot cone, so none of you guys are in range. Going to get mass roll save for Dex, please. Olaf did not save. Oh dear. So Olaf takes 2d6 fire damage. Ooh, 10 fire damage to Olaf, whose quills catch alight as this flaming breath strikes him. But the other two, these map patches are nimble at. Gorm and Ivan are fine.
We have a map patch, we know.
Next is the big boy. And the big boy is going to stride over and he is going to take exception to Trish's killing of his mates.
Okay.
And he is going to attack Trish with his touch attack. He's going to touch you.
Oh, don't touch me.
You are going to take, oh gosh. What's that one from? Hang on. Let me
Push
just check.
me,
Sorry.
and then just touch me until I can get my satisfaction.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you're not a flammable object. That's fine. You take 15 fire damage. I do apologize. I rolled max damage. So you take 15 fire damage, Trish, as this guy touches you. And then he is actually going to install himself here. So he touches you for one, and then he is going to touch Horace for his second attack.
Stop touching people!
It does not hit. Horace dodges out of the way just. He got very lucky. All right, then it is the other the fire goblin's turn. He is going to try to touch Ivan, is this an attack touch? It is a touch. Touch attack! 7 misses. Horace is going to retaliate against the fire element who just tried to touch him. Horace bludgeons him for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Get it, Horace.
Good job, Horace.
Yes, Horace.
I'm really good at hitting my own creatures, but yeah. Good. All right. Next is Olaf. The hedge. I do apologize. There is a lot of guys. He's got a multi-attack. Wow. Olaf is a bard. He makes 1 rapier attack with his rapier against the fire method that burned him. He's not happy about that at all. But an 11 does not hit, unfortunately. I'm pretty confident. Oh, no, equals beats. Hey! Take it. 7 piercing damage against that guy. And then he is going to use his bonus action to... Well, no, it's his extra attack. He daggers the guy and slits him up for a further 6. Yeah, nice. Okay. Then the swarm of ember bats is going to swoop down and engulf Gorm and Horace. And they are going to bite Gorm. And Gorm is going to take 10 piercing damage.
It's a Gorma. No, sorry.
Oh, I see. No, it's just 6. Gorm takes 6 piercing damage from the fire. And anybody who starts their turn within that is going to take some burninating damage. Then it is Silva Konosdottir. And Silva is actually going to use her bonus action to disengage. Because she is standing right next to this dude. And she's like, this isn't my ideal range. She's going to take like just 3 steps back. And then she is going to use her... She is going to cast... What's Hunter action? Oh no, I can't do that. No, she actually can't. She used the bonus action to disengage. So she is going to use her red feather bow to shoot the thing twice. She misses the first time, but she clocks him with a 25, 7 piercing damage against the giant fire guy for her second shot, taking it down some. Gorm, and then the steam method, then we're back to the top. I do apologize. This is a big fight. Gorm.
Big.
Gorm is here. Oh no, it's start of Gorm's turn. Gorm has got to make a what does it do? Flame essence. Any creature that starts their turn within 5 feet of the Ember Bat Swarm, con save. Yep. All right, Gorm. You can do it. Con save for Gorm.
Oh, get him.
Nope. Gorm takes 1d4 points of fire damage. Oh dear, that's another 4. Gorm's not doing so good. He's a little bit on fire, but he is going to attack the swarm. He doesn't really know what he's doing. He's panicking. He's terrified. He is going to bludgeon away at the swarm. I'm pretty sure that actually hits. Yeah, it does. For 4 slashing. The swarm takes 4 slashing damage. Dropping down a little bit. Then the steam method is going to come over here. And he is going to steam breath at Trish and the Firefly. Trish, we need dex saves, and Helvig as well, please. A dex save for Pia.
Yep.
Pia has advantage.
On top of it. Yep. Public dexterity 16.
Nice, it's funny. Trish got a 12. Yeah, you are good. It exhales a 15-foot cone of scalding steam, but you both dodge out of the way of it. I don't know why I'm bothering with you two. But there we go. All right. Back to the top of the order. It is Emberbats and Halfdan. The Emberbat swarm that is trying to attack old mate, the Hedgehog Bard, Olaf. Is going to bite him again. Does not hit. 2 won't do that. Halfdan is going to step in. He's actually going to run all the way over here to Trish. And he is going to Cure Wounds Trish.
Thank you.
So Cure Wounds being, what is it, 2d8, 1d8? I think it's a 1d8 plus.
1d8 at first level.
Yeah. That's all he's got.
Thank you.
You get 4, because it's plus his spellcasting mod, which will be 3.
Oh, that's a bit better. Thank
So
you.
it's not fucking nothing, but it's not amazing. It's not what you needed.
No,
And he's
I
like,
appreciate it. I appreciate
he's like,
it.
sorry, that's I'm normally better. And he
We
actually
all have off nights.
he spins around here. He's on the far end of the line. Cool. And then the other Hemberbat, actually that would have gotten an attack of op against him, but he didn't seem to bothered by that 1 point of damage he took. And then it is going to attack Nevermore. 3 doesn't hit Nevermore.
Behind.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Nevermore, it's your turn.
Nevermore is going to again slap the top, flick 1 off at the Emberbat directly beside him, and then 2 towards the steam method on the other side. And they're again magic missiles.
Yep.
They work.
You
They
do that.
just work. Give me a second.
Boom.
What do we got?
2 force damage?
2 force damage to this bloke here. Yep. And
Kills
then
him.
4 to that one there.
Which does not kill it, I'm afraid.
And I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here.
Very well.
That is my turn. Thank you.
Very nice. Jude Littlefoot, it is your turn.
Okay.
What are you going to do, Jude?
Jude would like to run straight at the big creature.
Hell the surprise.
Yes, and stab with weapon.
Okay.
Weapon.
Make a stab, Jude. Take a stab at it. Show me. Yeah, that'll do it.
19.
Hey.
That'll do it. So you have divine. Are you just a normal attack?
Or divine smiting.
Divine smiting.
Adds 2d8 piercing
Yes.
for a spell slot. This is your second
He
spell
uses
slot
your spell.
expended.
Oh, no spell slots.
Okay.
Sorry, the plus
Oh, divine favor.
the
So an extra
divine favor.
d4.
And also I have the +2 for dueling.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That
So
add automatically. No.
did it add it? No, it doesn't. We need to fix that in your sheet. Yes. 10,
So
12.
12.
12, of which 2 is radiant.
Mhm.
So,
Whoa.
okay. It's complex math. All right. Well done, Jude. He didn't like that bit at all. In fact, where did you hit him? Bearing in mind that it's easily 20 feet tall. No, that's silly. It's 12 feet tall.
The groinal region.
Oh my goodness, what a shock. Are you sure?
It's the only thing Jude can hit the
Yeah.
central.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, you hit it in the groin. This thing actually doesn't seem overly fussed that you're attacking it in the groin. But it definitely, like, it didn't enjoy the experience. It's just a bit like, any area at all is irritating to be attacked in for this thing. So yeah, you do that. It takes some damage from you. Trish, your turn.
Could they move away again, or will that?
That'll incur an opportunity attack, but you're very welcome to.
The answer to that question is no.
Is it though?
No.
What would you do? What would you do?
What would Jude do?
Jude would keep stabbing, so Jude will stay.
It's worth noting, Jude, that this thing is directly in between you and the Shrine of the Amaranthines.
Yes, Jude will stay.
The song is a little louder in your head now.
Good.
Yeah, it's actually quite loud in your head.
It
Also, the
fuels
rushing of your own pulse and the roaring of this thing's flames, as you can feel them crisping the tips of your fur on the front of your body.
Jude takes it.
Oh yeah,
In the name of Gaspard.
this only invigorates you further.
Yes.
Yes, we are all cute as fuck animal folk. So, next is Trish.
Alrighty.
What you gonna do, Trish?
I'm slashing at it with my sword right at his stupid head.
You hit him.
Yeah, I do.
Definitely got the sneak attack bonus again.
Yeah, I sure do. I'm also gonna use my booster.
Your booster.
Oh,
Yeah, I am.
boosted.
That's a
You have been
D6.
boosted. Yeah, okay, an extra D6. Do it.
Arrgh. Ah!
Yes.
Okay.
Take that!
Yeah, you do that. 14, 17 piercing damage. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Boom.
Pretty good.
All right.
Good.
We're gonna offhand
17.
dagger him as well. Why not?
Let me just.
Toys?
Yeah, no, carry on. Do the dagger.
That's
roll it.
right.
Jesus, you're
Yeah.
rolling really well tonight, Trish.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh.
You only get the sneak attack once, but yeah, another 6. Yeah, that's good. So that's 23 piercing damage in one round. It's pretty damn fine.
And I can back away without getting an opportunity, can't I?
Not
So,
not
not-
anymore, because
not
you
at the
used your
moment.
bonus action to do the dagger.
It's fine. I can take a hit. We're here.
got-
We're fighting.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, she can. Swashbuckler, apparently. Yeah, no, I do apologize. You have attacked, and therefore you are fully capable. Thank you, Veg. Yeah, you can move away.
No, I don't want to. No, I'm hyped. We're staying. I'm staying with Jude. We're gonna fight.
Very well.
Yeah,
Dude.
Trish.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here, boys.
Girls, girls,
Girls.
girls.
Girls, 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 girls.
Girls, girls, girls.
The
girls.
Girls. All right. The smoke method is going to swoop down on. He's not letting Nevermore get away. He's going to come around here. He's going to sneak up behind Nevermore, and he is going
Wow.
to try to claw you, Nevermore.
What?
How why?
He doesn't though. He gets a 9.
Leave me alone.
He was like, the squishy wizard. Num num num.
Yep,
Not
not today.
squishy enough. All right. Next is Helvig.
Man, the girls are scary. Oh, fuck off, Nevermore. I'm gonna. Not you!
Yeah, fuck
the
off,
thing
you.
coming at you!
Get the fuck. Get the fuck. I thought you said fuck
Yeah,
off. Jeez.
no, that's
Helvig.
Sacred flame at the.
No, what's your
smoke muffin.
language? Not your language, Nevermore.
I'm sorry, we're kind of in the heat of battle. Give me a pass.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yes.
Just thought you were better than that, that's all.
That's okay.
I like to think that they're saying those things during the battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You do have the most dysfunctional relationship mid-battle.
Yes,
Right,
sacred flame at the.
Sacred
smoke
flaming, so it needs to make a dex save. Okay, dex. There, I'm good at that. Dex save. Yeah, no, 17.
Makes it.
Dang.
No damage for you. Come back 1 year. Here. Oh, do you
Here
want to
will-
move? It is next to you.
I'm gonna just move to the side like this
Uh-huh.
and just be like, "Oi, hit me!"
Oi, mate fight.
And then Pierre will continue to hang on to Trish like a backpack and,
Sure.
and maybe use the dodge action.
Sure, it does that. So it has advantage on
It-
avoiding attacks and things. Right.
It would like to
I'll
help.
just work through everybody else. Do apologize.
Yes.
Right, Ivan. It's going to short sword. Let's see. It's probably going to short sword the guy directly in front of him. 7 does not hit it. Magma Method is going to now it's going to claw attack at the. He's actually going to. No, he's not. He's going to just claw at the bard. That definitely doesn't do it. Yeah, the bard's AC is quite high. Nope. Cool. This is gonna. The fire elemental. Right. Fire elemental doesn't like Trish at all. He's going to touch you. 25 to hit. 12 fire damage.
Oh. I should have backed away. It's fine. No regrets. No regrets.
You good?
Yeah, I'm on 4 now. It's fine. I'm alive.
And then it's going to touch Jude as well. A 20
damn
to
it.
hit Jude
Hits.
for 8 fire damage.
Oh.
Then it's our little buddy, it's Goblin Buddy next to him. He is going to try to touch Ivan for 7. This guy's not very good, apparently. Horace is going to he's going to smack back at the fire elemental. Oh, he hits it. Hey, Horace is doing well.
Yeah.
My boy. Done a little bit more. Takes another 4 off him. Then there is the swarm of ember. Oh no, I do apologize. It's Olaf first. Olaf first needs to make a con save because he is in a swarm of ember bats. Quickly con save. 17. He's fine. And he, because he's not an idiot, removes himself from the swarm. And then he is going to attack it a couple of times. Actually, no, he's not. I do apologize. He was attacking the magma method, and he's going to continue doing that. He's going to swipe at it. I think that kills it. Nope, not yet. It takes another 6 piercing damage to its magmary shell, and then he is going to use his dagger for another 3, which kills it. And it explodes.
But he's
Oh.
staying right there. Oh
No,
right.
well, he had to stay there to kill it, then he'll leave.
Got it.
But he's first going to have to do his dex save, which he makes. Fucking legend.
Nice.
Takes half the damage. So 2d6 halved is, that's not bad. That's 3 fire damage. And then he is going to get himself. The trick is there's another. Oh, there's an ember bat. That's fine. You can move away from that. He is going to step away from the ember bat swarm, and the ember bat is going to take a bite as him as a reaction, but it misses awfully. Cool.
Oh.
Then the swarm is going to move over and try to consume Horace and its buddy Ivan, and it's going to attack Ivan. I think. 21, 8 piercing damage. Oh dear. That actually
yeah.
knocks out Gorm. Gorm goes down to 0 hit points and collapses to the ground.
How's it going?
He is unconscious. There we go. All right. Then the steam method is going to come in, and he is going to actually claw at Trish.
What the fuck?
Crit 22. For this is 4 slashing damage and
Oh, no.
5 fire damage.
Oh no.
So 9.
I'm unconscious. I should
No.
have backed away. Ah.
There we go.
Oh,
She's
bother.
lying down. Don't worry, there's a healer like right next to you.
Thanks.
And we go back to the top of the order. The amber bats that were attacking, they're attacking Olaf. They're just going to continue trying to, because they knew they were onto a good thing, and they bite him again. They actually hit him that time. Jesus, got him for 1 piercing damage. Yep, Halfdan is going to do the same thing he did before. So Pierre is very small, so he is going to actually occupy the same space as Pierre because he doesn't want to disengage from the steam.
Yeah, Pierre's like doing the
like,
hey, wake up!
No, wake up! You're so lucky Trish fell on her side, not her back. And he is going to once again cast Cure Wounds on Trish. And he's going to try for more than 1 point of healing damage this time. 2! There you go!
Whoa!
Thanks,
5
buddy!
healing.
Pipe.
You get 5 hit points back.
Oh, hell yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Thank you,
There
buddy.
go.
Thank
You are prone and on the ground. Yeah, good. Great, even. Right. Nevermore, it is your turn. There is
All
a
right.
smoke method right behind you.
Nevermore is going to ignore it and is going to make an attack against this guy. He's going to cast Witch Bolt. So I'm going to slap my hand down the top, pull a feather off, and then whisper it around, and then holding it and just maintaining my hold on it. I'm just going to shoot a bolt out at the big boy.
Yes.
And that is going to be... cast. Did that cast at high level?
14.
Yes.
You were aiming at the big boy.
Yes, it did. I casted the high level. So it's 24 was the first one. I think that was supposed to be what it was supposed to be, right?
Yeah, 24 to hit. Yeah. And you did 8 lightning.
Hang on a second. Sorry. I'd be at disadvantage because this guy's attacking me, right?
We're
No.
next to him in melee.
No,
Okay.
you'd only be at disadvantage if you were attacking the smoke method.
Okay. All right. Well, I am going to attack this guy. I don't get advantage. I don't get advantage or disadvantage. So I'm imagining my first click, the 24,
Yes.
is what hits, and it deals 8
8
damage.
Yeah.
8 lightning
And
damage.
He
Yeah.
is wreathed in coruscating lightning.
Yes.
I am going to stay right where I am and trust in Helvig,
Very well.
and that is my turn.
Yep, it takes 8 lightning damage. Cool. Jude Littlefoot, it is your turn.
Good Littlefoot. Hey, Josh,
Yes. I don't believe we have coins.
could I use a coin, please?
I don't
We have
know
one
if you have
each.
any. Do you?
We
We have one each.
Oh, okay. What do you want to use it for, Jude?
I would like to barter the coin to use the spell Cure Wounds as a bonus action whilst also stabbing the creature.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I would like to Cure Wounds on Trish, please.
Yeah.
Ah.
I will say, yeah. I will actually, because you have divine favor cast on you, you get to add your 1d4 to the cure wounds roll
Okay.
to cure Trish. That's your coin gone. For those who are new to us in chat, you can buy our lovely players bonuses. You can D6s, D4s from channel points. You can also purchase rerolls, D20s, nat 20s, and healings for them. Everything you get them contributes also to the hero bar, which is the thing underneath all of their pictures. And you can see the 1 coin markings along it. Every $50 gets spent, gets them a hero coin that they can do as AJ just did and barter with the DM for stuff. And you did that. So 5 healing plus another 3. That's 8 healing damage to Trish.
Thank you, Jude.
And then Jude, I assume your action is to smite the motherfucker.
Is to stab.
Stab, not spite.
Time.
Stab.
Yeah, very well. You would do that. A 15 does hit. So yeah, roll me the damage and also the. Yeah, very nice. 4 and
Whoa.
dueling plus your radiant. Yes. Oh, aha! Thank you, Mr. Veg. It has been included. So we have 4 plus 9, 13 damage, of which 2 is radiant.
No, it's 8 plus.
No, that would be
No
if
one-
you got the crit.
That would be if it crit, because it rolled the
okay.
crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says rolling 1d4. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the plus is everything after a plus is if it's a
Mhm.
crit. So 13, which ain't bad at all. So, yep. You're doing good. Doing good. Well done, Jude.
Oh,
Nice.
did the bless add to the?
That would have been to hit,
Just do your attack rolls,
Okay,
not
no
to the
worries.
damage.
and you hit anyway. Yeah, Trish, your turn. You are on the ground, but you are feeling quite invigorated from the amount of healing light that you have had pumped into your unconscious form in the last
Ugh, I
6 seconds.
stand up.
Barely
and I
did you
feel
hit the ground.
powerful.
There
I
is
feel-
now a large deer person standing next to you wearing Helvig's dragonfly as a backpack. And he is wreathed in blue light, as are you. But you can also hear the song that you heard when you heard the power of Gaspard. You can hear that ringing in your ears as well. You can hear Paladin.
You're the first trying to understand it.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling invigorated and powerful, and
You
I
can
stand
feel
up.
the power.
I stand up and I slash with my sword
Stab him!
right at his head.
22. 22
Oh,
is
Lord.
pretty damn good. You
Yeah.
slash him.
Aggressive.
You
So
get your
aggressive.
sneak attack, of course.
Yeah.
Roll the damage.
Ow.
Oh, all right.
9.
Fire.
It's
Yeah,
still
9.
still pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's
9.
nice.
And I'll get
Um,
out offhand dagger.
Yeah. Okay. Do that. 9 plus. Show me.
Uh,
A 7, even with the blessed dice, wouldn't do it. I'm afraid.
That's okay.
You
I
have
am
a
going to
reroll.
step back.
That is sensible.
Yeah, because I should have done that last time. I'm gonna stand with the boys.
Oh, boys.
The boys.
The
No.
boys.
Yeah, you slid him up for 9 piercing damage.
Pierre is hanging on to Trish, so. I'll just
In
let
which
it-
case, Pierre also.
Hello.
I will say Pierre disengages. As in, yeah, he doesn't get attacked as he steps.
Why do we all stand
Trish
so
has a
close
very-
together?
Smoke Mephet's turn. And it's just gonna keep trying to nibble Nevermore.
Stop it.
Fuck off!
22 to hit
God, bit me!
for 5 slashing damage.
All right, I'll make a 5 slashing damage. Okay, I will make I believe it's a Constitution saving throw.
For your witch bolt.
Which one?
Your witch bolt.
5. I lose it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Rat.
Don't you have like a reroll and stuff?
I would
You
like
have-
to.
You do have
I
to
would
bless.
like to use. Oh, I've got bless. Thank you.
Don't know if it'll bring it above 10
Slash
though.
roll
It won't make it,
1d4. And I would also like to. Can I use one of my 1d4s, or is that
Yeah, you can
already?
use a 1d4,
Yeah, I'll use
allow
one
it.
of my 1d4s as well.
Yeah.
Because I seem to have 2 of them there.
It
So,
does look like it.
unless I roll a 1, no, perfect. Thank you. I'll hold
Nailed
the
it.
spell.
You maintain concentration. So that
Oh.
basically gives advantage to all people attacking the thing, does it not?
Which bolt?
Yeah. Is that what it
Which
says?
one? Give me one moment.
It's just the guaranteed
It's just
zap
ongoing.
every turn.
It's just ongoing damage every turn.
Oh,
as long
I
as
see.
I'm
Right.
concentrating, and they're
Yeah,
in
cool.
within range. Yeah.
Yeah, done. No worries. In which case, does
On
it
his turn.
actually on your turn?
Okay,
Right. So
yes,
when
yes.
it comes back around, it'll do it again. Cool.
And on
That's
each of your
Smoke
turns for the
Method's
duration.
turn. The smoke method is going to try and recharge its nasty breath.
Don't you do it.
It does actually do it because I forgot to do it the first time. So the 6th does it. It recharged its nasty breath. Mind you,
Wow.
the smoke method isn't very good. Helvig, it is your turn.
I'm going to attempt to point blank Eldritch Blast it. You know what? No, that's idiot. I'd rather take the attack of opportunity and do it. So I'll move back here.
Oh, sure. All right, it does make attack of off at you. It's going to claw you. A 19 doesn't beat your AC, does it?
Nope.
No, I need a 22, don't I?
I walk
Oops.
away back
I
behind.
literally have to crit you.
And then I will Eldritch Blast.
You do that.
Yes.
Get off Nevermore. Oh,
You
two?
do that for 2 force damage.
Glad
I'm
you
gonna
didn't
use
say
my
Nevermore, get
booster.
off.
You're gonna use your booster. Oh,
Yeah, for the
Do that.
damage.
Boost.
Hopefully it dies.
yeah, it explodes.
Yes.
As in, it explodes.
Oh.
When the
Yes,
mecha
yes.
dies, it leaves a cloud of smoke that fills a 5-foot radius sphere centered on its space. The sphere is heavily obscured. Wind disperses the cloud, otherwise it lasts for a minute. Nevermore, you are engulfed in a cloud of rotten, smelling like a nasty egg.
Yeah, somebody
there.
farted.
Pia's turn.
It's a spell method. It died. Pierre will cease being a backpack because Trish is safe now. And we'll walk over, or we'll fly over here. And he will do the classic things that familiars can do and do help
Against
action
the Jude.
to help for Jude to attack this thingy.
Very well. Jude, your next attack against the fire elemental is with advantage. Then it's Ivan's turn. Ivan is going to continue trying to bludgeon the thing that he is fighting. He hits it for 5 damage.
Oh, I also move closer, but yeah, yes.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. I'm just trying to work through it as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Fire
yeah.
elemental now has nothing really standing in front of him except Jude Littlefoot, and he's hacked off with you. So he oh dear, he crits. That's 15 fire damage.
Jude
Okay.
is on the floor.
Pounds Jude down.
Drop down, hit the floor.
Jude, you are unconscious. And then he turns and he smack dab against Horace as well. He's going to touch Horace, and 9 fire damage against Horace as well, which actually doesn't kill Horace. Nearly, but not quite. And then his little buddy next to him is going to try to touch Ivan, and he does. Oh, wow. For 8. Ivan had 8 hit points left, so he also gets knocked unconscious. It's starting to drop, boys and girls. Now is the time to finish him. Horace. Oh, Ivan was also in the swarm of ember bats, so that's not good for him either. Horace is unconscious and in the swarm of ember bats, so he's actually going to take a death save.
Horace!
Let's just roll a d20. Horace passes.
Passes
Olaf.
away. Oh no.
Horace is going to move on in. He's just ignoring this one ember bat, which is going to get an attack of off against him again. He's just sort of kiting this thing around because it just can't hurt him enough to really bother killing it. It does not manage to hurt him. He is going to come in and rapier the thing. Dude, rapier. 16. Yes, hits. 3 piercing damage on that guy. It's not enough to kill it. However, it's one off, and he is going to attack it again with his dagger. This Olaf's a badass. He does not hit it, which is probably lucky because it was about to explode. Because Olaf's a badass, but he's not very smart. The swarm of ember bats is only on top of unconscious things, so it's actually going to move over here and try to nibble Silver Konosdottir, and it's going to try to bite her. It does not succeed. Then it's her turn, and she's inside, so she has to make a con save. Dex save. No, con save. Should be fine. Fine, right? Nope, she's not fine. 2d4.
Oh boy.
Oh bother. That's 8. As she sort of runs spluttering out of it. Yeah, she takes 8, dropping her down to 55 hit points. And then she is going to shoot. She is going to, actually, she's not using any disengage or anything like that, so she is going to use her spell. She is going to cast Hunter's Mark on the fire elemental. which grants her obviously an extra 1d6 damage with her red feather bow as she shoots it twice. She crits with the second one.
Nice.
First misses, but the second crits. So she rolls. She gets 12 piercing damage plus 2d6 more. Another 10. That's pretty good. 22 piercing damage against the fire elemental. Nice. Well done, Silver. Gorm is also unconscious. Gorms makes a death save. 7. He fails. Gorm is bleeding out. The steam method is actually going to attack the healer. 16 is, I think, the DC he needed. Yeah, more than. So he takes, your servant buddy takes 3. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse damage. We go back to the top of the order. It's the Ember Bats. The one Ember Bat, that one guy who is just going to keep trying to bother Olaf to death. Nibble him again. For 6. Nope, not at all. And then it's Halfdan. And Halfdan's like, okay, I gotta. He is going to move in. He's not happy about standing right next to the fire elemental, but he is going to cure wounds. Jude. Let's see a number bigger than 2, Halfdan. Nope, 1 it is.
Wow.
Chat, you can see what I'm doing. You know what? Dragos
Don't you
Wizard,
wish he was called Full Dan? Maybe he'd do more.
Dracos Wizard, can you roll me a 1d8 in chat, please? So it would be exclamation mark, roll 1d8, all one word. We will use that number instead, because that's a bit bullshit. And Nevermore, it is your turn. We'll just wait for Dracos Wizard to get us that.
Nevermore would like to gamble his coin, if he may,
Ooh.
with a little bit of a chat-ski with you.
Yeah.
I have an AoE spell.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
I would like to focus so much that I hit only the enemies that I want to hit, and I don't hit any of my allies. That's what I want to use my coin for.
What spell is it?
The spell's called Shatter. Did you just roll a 1?
No, it was a 2.
Oh, it's a 2. There you go.
Dracos
Beautiful.
Wizard was asked because he was a member of the hype squad at the very beginning. The next person who can do it will be somebody else. 2 comes from Dracos Wizard. There you go. That's twice as many as I rolled, dude. You get 5. 5 healing damage. You are back up to not dead. Just in time to stand back up and do the thing again.
This spot right here
Yeah.
it's a 10-foot radius,
Uh-huh.
which means I would hit all the remaining enemies except for the Mephit over there.
Yeah.
Cool.
You would also have Olaf, Ivan,
Yep.
Gorm, and Horace.
Which is why I'm asking whether or not I
Yeah.
can use my coin to selectively channel. Is that something you're cool with or not?
What spell is it? Sorry, I didn't hear.
It's called Shatter.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, you can basically. Yeah, I'll allow you to use your coin to selectively deafen. I mean, 2 of them are unconscious. It's basically Horace, and you can selectively deafen Horace.
Okay.
I will say he will be deaf for a round. He will not be able to hear a damn thing, but the shatter will not hurt him.
Like I give a fuck spell.
Good.
Here we go.
And Olaf. Yeah,
Roll.
Olaf, same deal, but that's okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, 7 plus 4 plus. So 12 damage to all 4 of those guys, or each of them, I should say.
You do that. So yeah, the swarm takes 12 damage, and a lot of the bats in it drop from the air. Gorm and Ivan are unconscious, so they do not get affected by death.
They have to make Constitution saving throws. If you haven't been doing that, did you make Constitution saving throws?
For why?
Each creature in a 10-foot radius
Shadow.
sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
It's
Oh,
for
yeah.
Shadow.
Oh, sure.
To shatter,
For
yes.
to get, is it to get knocked away or to become deafened?
To, I assume,
Take
half as
half.
much damage. Half as much damage if they're
Okay,
successful.
all right.
Why is this not showing on the...
Yeah, that would be nice. Yes, con save, you say, for the Ember Bats. They failed. The Fire Elemental makes a con save. No. What are you doing?
Oh, there we go.
21 for the the Fire Elemental, so he takes half. So
Mhm.
he will only take 6. Then Ix here, he is going to take... No, what? Con save. I'm pretty confident even if he only gets half, it's still going to kill him. I don't think 12 is enough. He only had 1 hit point, however, so he dies and explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that Horace has to make a dex save to not get burnt by it.
Whoopsie!
So he only takes half, which is good. But half of 2d6 is still quite a bit. No, it's 2, which unfortunately is how much Horace had left. Horace is down, but it wasn't your fault, Nevermore.
No, it wasn't.
The Ember Bat basically can't not die from what you did, and everybody else is either unconscious or deafened deliberately from your spell, from your coin use. So yeah, good job.
Oh, that's me.
Good. Okay. Right, Jude, it's your turn. Everything's gone a little dizzy, a little sort of, you've got mad tinnitus rocking in your ears right now. As you regain consciousness just as this blast of noise goes off, but you are just outside the blast radius.
Does Jude still have the help action?
Yeah.
He technically would, yes. She would.
Good. Jude would like to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh my god.
The big boy.
Okay, sure. This cancels it out, so it's just a normal, basically. You wouldn't have advantage, but you wouldn't have disadvantage because you are melee range.
It's a ranged attack.
It's a ranged attack, so and you're up close, so yeah.
How far would Jude need to go before?
Literally 5 foot away.
Just one block.
Jude will risk it. But Jude also use her healing that was gifted?
Yeah,
Or-
you can. That's a 25% heal. Jude's max HP is 22, as I recall, which means you can heal a further 5.
Okay, so Jude
Goes
is
up
at
to 10.
10 hit points and would like to back away 5 feet. And then would like to shoot Guiding Bolt with advantage.
Noted. You do that. So the Fire Elemental is going to touch you as you do not disengage. However, he only gets a 9 because what you're doing is so freaking stupid, he was surprised.
Okay.
That's how Jude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not good.
Jude! Get him!
Yeah, you, right. 16 for Guiding Bolt does hit. Roll me the damage, please.
So Jude also has a question. Jude only has first level spells, right?
Yeah.
Good.
And this is your last one.
Mm-hmm.
The dueling and radiant doesn't happen, but the 15 radiant does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes 15 radiant damage. Very nice. Yeah.
Why won't you die?
It doesn't look happy. If anything, it's a bit faded. Its fire seem a little extinguished. It's not having a great day. It is Trish's turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to run over sort of past Pyre to here, if I can do that.
Yeah.
Get him.
And hit him with my sword. Killing it.
It's
Crit.
just saying it so aggressively that I feel like Roll20 is compelled almost.
Yeah, just like,
It's
yeah.
loud. Oh god! Okay, sure.
I'm intimidating the machine. Damage.
12 piercing. Yeah. Sorry, this was a crit. So it is 17 piercing.
Good lord.
Which
yeah.
is quite a bit. It takes it and
Take it.
Trish, a spurt of fire leaps out of the hole that you carve in its flank as you dash past. Can you make me a dex save, please?
Ooh, okay. Dex.
Its essence appears to be leaking out of the hole you just did. Dex save. Okay,
Oh, no.
that's not good.
I've got a plus D4, but that's probably not going to help, is it?
Not really going to be enough. I
Okay.
wouldn't waste it.
I'll
You
save
take
it.
4 fire damage from this jet of fire that comes out of its side as you carve away a good portion of what it had left in terms of hit points. I'll tell you
Fine.
for free.
That's fine. I'm going to offhand dagger, and I'm going to aim for that wound that I just made. Just
Do it.
get
Do
in
it.
there.
I'm afraid you do not hit with the offhand.
Can I use my D4 for that, or no?
Yeah, you can.
You also
Yeah.
have a booster.
You also do have your bless.
And booster.
I think I
Yeah,
used
the
my one
D6.
booster.
You've got your 1d6 booster. But you also have a pair of 1d4s.
The reroll, I think.
Do
No,
I have a
Trish doesn't have a reroll.
No, it's Nevermore that has the reroll.
I thought
Yeah,
you also
Jude and
did
Nevermore have
all the
rerolls.
boosters. Never mind.
All right, I'm rolling a D4. See if
Yeah.
that helps. I want to hit him.
You also
I have
have
two
bless.
D4s. Can I?
You also
Okay.
have. You are blessed. Halfdan hasn't ever lost concentration.
Okay, so is that another D4?
Yeah. Oh my yes.
Stack
Come on.
all the.
Get in there,
Plus.
yes!
There it is. Okay.
All right.
You hit him. Roll the damage. It has to be good.
That doesn't do it.
Not quite.
Ah, damn.
You get the distinct impression that this thing seems to be fairly resistant to most corporeal forms of damage. Like where you would normally be slashing this guy up, like if this was a mortal creature, it would have so many freaking holes in it. But like any slash you make basically just seals back up again almost immediately.
So use the booster for damage.
I'm gonna step away.
Helvig, it is
Oh.
your turn.
Use
Is
your
it-
booster for damage.
Get him, killer!
Is it flickering away?
It's,
How-
it
how
actually
hard
is. Hey Helvig, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Why does that concern me somewhat? Yes. Perception?
Yeah.
21.
Oh god. All right, Helvig, you can see the inside of this thing. All of a sudden, like its form flickers as you look at it, and you can see what it's made of. You can see it's sort of, you can see like a circulatory system, and it's all fireflies. You can see coming out of the core at its center, there's this burning core, and you can feel the rage and hurt in this core. It is actually upset. It's like it's been wounded, and it's taking as what it sees as revenge. And this coming out of that is it's basically its streams of strength, and the fireflies are flooding through its body. That's what you can see. But the fact that you can see it, you can infer, means that it is extremely badly wounded.
I'm gonna step away.
It would get an off attack. Is that all right?
That's okay. I
It
would.
takes its off attack.
I'm fine with being the brunt of its rage for a moment.
A 22 is what it needed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you take 11 fire damage.
That's fine.
Ooh, fire
Oops.
boy.
That's not. I accidentally clicked that. Yikes. Sorry, what was that again?
11 fire damage.
Yep. Should I do it? I don't think I should, guy.
Should you
Do
do
it.
what?
Do it.
I will do this thing anyway. I will be calm and listen to the hive heart as I go to cast guiding bolt at it, like Jude did.
You do that. You, because you are the next person to attack it, you would have advantage. Because guiding bolt, right?
Oh yes. Wow, we combo real well.
Oh, well,
I
no,
forgot
actually, that
was
would have
a
been
thing.
Trish, but Trish got it, so yeah.
Right, never mind.
Yeah.
I will attack at it normally.
Come on, Helvig, you can do it.
Can't help it.
Guiding bolt at 2nd level, for I am a warlock and I have to cast that higher level all the time.
Yeah, 24 will hit. 26, 27, it's quite good. That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, didn't roll
8
that well.
radiant or 12 radiant?
Both. It's at 2nd level.
Oh, I see. So yeah, 15 radiant then.
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
use. No, that's- yeah.
Sorry, what?
Nope. Go on. I thought I had a booster. I did
Oh,
not.
okay. Yeah, it explodes. This one doesn't explode. It flickers and goes out.
It detonates.
It flickers and goes out.
I would
And it
like
was-
my
was
fireflies to
instant
just
neck.
like wash over it,
Yeah.
like a more
Actually,
soothing
Helvig,
calm.
what it does is your bolt of fireflies hit it center in its chest, and it just sort of implodes into where they hit. And just for a moment, you can still see as sort of an after image on your retina. The after image is the circulatory system of fireflies that it had before. And then they all sort of sink and sort of suck back into this core at its center, which pings like an elastic band back into you.
Oh,
Did it
wow.
hurt, or was it just force?
Serum, can you get me to roll? Can you roll me a 1d4 in chat, please? And we will move for. In fact, you know what? Let's have a break. We've been at this for a little while. Let's have a break. We will. The big bad of this particular bit of the fight is done. Yeah. 1d4 serum. Yeah, 3. Helvig, you feel 3 better.
3 better. Damn.
We will have a quick break. Thank you so much for joining us, chat. We hope you're having a good time. It's been lovely seeing you all. Hope you're having a nice time. We will see you soon. Take us away, Mr. Veg.
Fiddles.
Willkommen, guten Abend and good evening, my friends. It is good to have you back here with us in the Humblewood. We are having a little bit of a fight right now. We are engaging in some combat. There has been a little bit of a fire elemental combat here. We have exploded several people. A good number of our allies have been murdered on the ground. And there is a bard who is about to have his turn. We have Horace is unconscious lying on the ground. And there is Olaf. He is here, and he is saying, oh dear, I will go to Halfdan and help him. Helping the Halfdan, he is going to rapier the steam method. He does not hit it, so he is going to back it up with his dagger attack, and he also fucks that up too. So, we are moving quickly along to the swarm of ember bats, which is nibbling away at Jude Littlefoot. The swarm is going to bite Jude.
No.
For 22 to hit, so 4 piercing on Jude. I apologize there for that. This is the thing, when you roll enough dice, even a blind man comes up good every time. No, I do apologize. No, it's only 2 piercing, Jude, because there are so few of them left.
Woohoo!
In fact, I would say that the swarm has shrunk. There we go. Then, Silver Connor's daughter, she is going to shoot the swarm with her red feather bow, doing 6 piercing damage to it, exploding the few remaining bats. She's like, pew, 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 and they all die. And then she is going to shoot the flaming, the steam method that is trying to nibble down on her cleric buddy, but I don't think... Oh no, it does hit. Another 6 to that as well. She's good. In fact, you know what? She also moved her hunter's mark to it, so she does a further 6. Oh dear.
Whoa.
So it is down to not many hit points left. Oh dear. Next is Gorm. He is also unconscious and bleeding out, since the steam method is going to attack, let us say, the... let's move... Can I just move him there? Here. So it is going to attack Halfdan. And it's going to claw at Halfdan. Equals beats, I am afraid. So Halfdan, he is taking 3 damage. 5 damage. It is 3 slashing on 2 fire. So Halfdan has taken 5 damage. Too many. Then we go back to the top of the order. Halfdan, he is going to... you know what he is going to do? He is going to boop it with his quarterstaff. Or is he? No, he's not. He's going to disengage. At this point, he's like, okay, no, I'm wanting to back away from this. He is going to use his action to disengage. And then he is going to run over to Horace and attempt to use he's going to make a medicine check. And I'm going to let him do it with his bonus action, because it's sort of his jam. He gets an 18, thus stable Horace. Horace is at 0 hit points, but he isn't bleeding out and dying anymore. And then it is Nevermore. The only thing that appears to be hostile to you in this neck of the woods is a single steam method, which looks a little bit like the things that you were fighting, you met and danced your way out of yesterday.
Nevermore has not an awful lot left available to him, so he's going to do all that he really has, which is Firebolt. So slap the top, hope that it's actually going to damage it, and flick off a Firebolt.
Sure. Yeah.
With a 20.
Hits.
For... Oh! A whopping 2 points of damage.
Don't worry, they are immune to fire.
Okay. Nope, that did nothing! No fire!
It burst on it, and it sort of before it
Wow.
It's going to roll a d6 to see if it regenerates its thing. It didn't. Jude, your turn.
Jude will throw a javelin.
Good call. Good call. Throw a javelin, Jude. You have bless as well. Do not forget this. Actually, let me just check that. Because the guy was concentrating on it. That. Yeah, you passed. You still have bless. 9, even with... Oh, yeah, no. If you roll 1d4, you'll be good. With your bless. Hey, there you go.
Hey.
Yep, you hit.
Yay!
Just, but you did. Ooh. You would get. You
Wow.
wouldn't get the radiant. I'm pretty confident divine favor is concentration. That's gone a long time ago.
And they wouldn't have dueling because
And you wouldn't get that either. So it would be just the 5. I'm afraid. However, it takes 5 javelin damage to its steamy, semi-corporeal form.
Can I use my booster?
Yeah, I'll allow you to
Or is
use
it
your
dead?
booster, dude. You use the booster.
Okay.
Roll more than
Yeah.
roll more than
Boost.
3.
Ah!
Nope. Okay. Yeah, it's not happy. It didn't enjoy that at all. Trish, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to aim real good, and I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
You do that. Shoot
Oh,
it real
yeah.
good with an arrow. You did.
You had good vision that time.
Yep,
Hell
you
yeah.
hit it.
Hard.
Alrighty. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, it does. It explodes. Olaf, knowing a little bit more about these guys, he's going to make his quick dex save to not get burnt by this really badly. Oh, Jesus, can you not? Yeah, he does. He sort of lies flat on the ground and dives away from it just as it's blowing. He's like, no! And he stands up and sort of brushes himself down. And then looks over at Halfdan and says, Gorm? And Halfdan, who has moved over to Gorm at this point, looks up with his fingers still at Gorm's neck and shakes his head sadly. And then he moves over back to Horace, and you can see him casting a spell. And Horace regains. Hey, Firewing Mamba, can I get 1d8 in chat, please? You're healing for Horace. Gorm is dead, unfortunately. Great. The raptor comes up to. Do you guys sort of? She's
We'll all
going to
gather around each other. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
she is going to come up to Helvig. Actually.
I would like to go to the little sing-song place.
Oh sure. Yeah, you can see, Jude. There is 4 sides to this thing. Each side has the markings of a different amaranthine. There is the hang on, just give me a second. One of them, the one that's facing you, has 3 rapiers. Sort of, you know the way the 3 musketeers would hold their rapiers up to a point to sort of signify that they're all good buddies. Firewing Mamba, you healed him for 7 plus 3. Thank you very much. That's 10 hit points back to Horace. Yeah, 3 rapiers joined at the point with a ribbon wrapped around the points. In the way the 3 musketeers would hold them together, one for all for one, that sort of thing. That is the holy symbol, you know this, of Gaspard. You know that because it's the same shape as your pin. On the other side is a pair of antlers wrapped in vines. They are the holy symbol of Kerith. Then there is on the far side of it from Gaspard is sort of like a compass rose, but formed of arrows. That is the holy symbol of Rhea. You know, Rhea would be the raptor goddess, whereas Kerith was the servant god. And the last one is a sort of like it's an infinity symbol, but quite in bold typeface. It's actually a pair of Mapatch eyes, but it looks like it's a stylized infinity with a pair of ears mounted on top and a star right between their in the middle of the forehead. That is the symbol of Hath, the Mapatch god. Those are the 4 sides of the town square, and actually also make up a good proportion of the population. Most are Servan, Mapatch, and what was the other one? Jobin, with a smattering of raptors. So that's what you see, Jude. Do you want to do anything while you're there?
Jude would like to kneel before the Gaspard symbol and say a little sing-song prayer and hopefully get Gaspard's love to heal more people.
Very well. Jude.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just give me a second. Who is somebody in chat that I haven't asked anything from yet? Talon1. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Can I ask you to roll me a D100, please, in chat? And while that's happening, I will switch over to Helvig, Nevermore, and Trish. Where do you go?
To
Well-
whoever seems to be approaching us, I guess.
I was assuming Silver is so this raptor lady is approaching Helvig and Nevermore, but Trish is on the far side of everything from it.
Trish, you okay?
Well, I'm gonna leave Jude to pray. That's a private thing. I'm gonna go stand with the boys.
Very well.
Hey
Boys,
guys.
the
You all right?
the hedge is also keeping a respectful distance from Jude as well, and goes over to Halfdan, and Horace is back on his feet with 10 hit points, and the two of them are just caring for Horace as he lies there. We will get rid of the turn order. So this raptor lady comes over to the three of you and says, good friends to have in these troubled times. I am Silva, Connor's daughter, and I speak for my town when I say thank you. She looks around at the few remaining people, her three brothers in arms, but you can see beyond your own fight, there was a few others in buildings with bows shooting ember bats and the occasional mephit that was menacing a rooftop. Others are assisting the wounded, and now a few non-combatants are coming into the square and removing the dead.
Is this the main force?
She says, that is left to be determined. Quickly, she turns to her associates. Before they come again, prepare yourselves. Those who can't fight, find those who can't walk and get out of here. The rest of you, let us dance on the red snow. There is a rousing cheer from the dozen or so combatants that remain. And you hear a shout from up ahead, an archer running back. More calm! The defenders disperse themselves, taking a few taking to the rooftops with bows, and a half dozen rushing in with spears and shields to form up again in front of Silver. She turns to you guys and breathes deeply, smiling, seeming to savor the mountain air mixed with ash. And with eyes filled with fervor and joy, she says, today is a good day. Will you war with us, my friends?
Guess at this point we don't have an awful lot of choice, do we?
She says,
Yeah.
there is always a place for the women at the rear. She is
Aye.
very clearly female.
I see.
This is
We're not going to pull.
baiting.
We're not going to pull Jude away from that shrine anytime soon. So here we shall stay.
Well, this is a call. So, we had a firing mamba rolled a 79. That'll do. I'll
I don't
take
think
that.
I heard.
Yeah. Okay. Jude,
Mhm.
roll me a D100.
Okay.
Beat 79.
Mm. If I sing, can I roll with advantage?
I was going to say, I'm going to ask chat, but I'm not going to ask chat. I know what they'll say. Yes.
with a successful
Okay.
performance check. No.
Jude kneels by the little shrine and starts to sing. Oh, holy Gaspard, your sword so bright and shiny. Please help me heal these people that are dead.
Yeah, roll 2 D100s. Whoop.
Ah, dang.
Jude, you momentarily feel the voice of Gaspard in your head saying, not a specific word, but you get the sense of approval, but also that's not what I do. You get you hear. It's not in words, but you get the sensation you get is they died in service to a greater cause. Let them have that honor. All of them gave their lives willingly and without hesitation. That honors Gaspard.
Then
And you
I
regain 1 spell slot.
Ooh, okay. I shall then just whisper little loving rites to all the people who passed and died as heroes today. And then I will go back to my friends.
You do that. Cool. Yeah.
Lord, which direction are they coming from this time?
Same direction. In fact, nevermore. Seeing as you asked, roll me a perception check.
Absolutely. Nope.
No,
Which direction are they coming from this time?
they are.
That way, nevermore.
And Silver sort of gives you a beak point in the same direction.
Oh,
Like, I can't see them yet, but can't you feel that in the ground? And now that she mentions it, it's like a herd of wildebeest charging towards you.
why the fuck are we staying here?
Halfton, the cleric, is going to come and he says, "Battle brothers and sisters, today is a good day. Careth bless you all." Then he crosses his hands across his chest and a blue light emanates from him. And you all regain, I don't know, 4 hit points. All of you.
85.
2, 3, 4. Here.
Yeah, including Jude.
Yay!
Jude, it's also worth noting that you have lay on hands.
I know.
Good. Olaf also does. And Halfdan does as well, which is good. He needed it.
I'm going to use 10 of my healing.
That is sensible. So, Trish, where are you at? 13?
Yeah.
Good. So,
Yes,
right.
are they?
I will just populate the so you can feel this coming in the ground. And yeah, here we go.
Oof.
Leading the charge, you can see another of the large fire creatures. This one has a distinctly different form, where the first was like the first was extremely humanoid in shape. It walked very much like a servant or a man would. And this one is more like a cloud. It doesn't even, the first had legs. This one does not. It's more sort of like an archetypal genie format.
With like little tornado.
Yeah, a little bit of a tornado, but it has arms and a clear, where the first had actual facial features, this one really just seems to be a face that's sort of just floating in the cloud of fire. And it is leading a horde of
Run!
other creatures.
I've got nothing, by the way. Literally nothing.
And yeah.
Do you not know a not fire spell, Nevermore?
Nope.
Yeah.
Would you like my light crossbow?
Yes.
I have bolts.
Ah!
Hand it to Nevermore.
Claw.
You know how to use that, right?
I think he is proficient with light weapons, with simple weapons.
Yeah, simple weapons I am.
So it's a light crossbow. I think they're simple weapons.
Okay.
I can give you my other short sword as well, if that would be helpful.
Nope, fuck that.
Fine, I'll keep it.
It's too short.
I give you 19 bolts because that's what I have.
Yeah. All right.
I just
Really
fucking
good.
drop half of them on the ground.
You can also have my bolts container.
No time, Helvig! No time. We're about to die.
All right. I'm just gonna roll for one of them, and I will just do all of their initiative all in one.
Okay.
And they got a 20, which is kind of appropriate, which means they go first, and then everybody else goes after them. And we'll just keep the turn order from before. No, we'll just keep the turn order from before. All right. Are you ready, boys and girls? Ladies and gentlemen.
So ready.
So
Definitely not.
So ready.
So many.
Yeah. There are, this is a horde, a swarm. They are just going to run towards you. The DM, look, yeah, I am a benevolent god.
Orbital strike.
I'm
all going to die.
Don't say that.
That guy moves the full distance up. He is going to get to the shrine, and he is actually going to touch Jude. 24 to hit for 8 fire damage, Jude. The other is only a 7 to hit, though, so that does not. The rest can't quite keep up with him. He is extremely fast. He seems to float rather than actually walk. The other swarm of fire bats is there. Yeah, right. There you go. Right, Halfdan is going to say, "Today is an excellent day, Silver. Today I join my wife."
Oh,
And
no.
he is going to...
Die.
What's he going to do? He is going to Guiding Bolt on the Fire Elemental. And now I actually have to go into his bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding Bolt. 46 radiant damage on a hit. That's right. That's what we need. Yes. 12 doesn't actually even hit, unfortunately. No, he misses, which sucks because it would have done 17 radiant damage. You know what? I'm going to use one of my DM's advantages and give myself advantage and hit him.
Yeah.
For 17 radiant damage because, hey, you need the help. And it's not in any way resistant to radiant damage. I'll tell you that for free. Nevermore, it's your turn.
Back up! We're gonna die.
Hold on to your bolts.
I'm backing, and I am going to shoot the only thing that doesn't look like it's fiery, which is this thing back here.
Oh, sure.
Cool. I couldn't see anything that wasn't fiery other than what that was.
That one is a dust method. You would know
And
that.
I'm going to shoot a fire bolt at it because that's all I've really got at this point in time.
Very well, you do that.
Tens. I'm going to add.
Yep, no. Ooh. Yes, you're going to add what? Ooh.
I'm going to add my D4 to that.
Don't fuck it up.
I fucked it.
Yeah, no, I'm
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Back to there.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right. Yeah. Good. Ooh. Have we had a present from somebody? Looks like we have increased by 10. Somewhere. Nevermore. Thank you very much. Jude, it is your turn. This thing is actually hovering over the shrine.
Jude will cast.
Paladin.
No. Divine Favor again.
Very well.
And then Jude will stab.
You do that. Don't you dare arrows against Serum. 21 to hit Jude. Yes, that, I would say that does it. I'll allow it. Yeah. 3 plus 5, 8. One of which was radiant. Cool. Yep. He cops it. You can't really reach very high on him, so you just sort of carve off. It actually almost sort of neatly carves through a section of it, and just a little bit of the fire almost seems to fall away before it just dissipates. Do you do anything else? I think you've done your bonus action to cast the spell. So do you move or do you stay where you are?
If I move, he will hit me again, no?
He might. He'll attack you again, dead set. Also, I'll give you this for free. You can tell, you're like, mechanically, he has at least a 50-foot move.
He's fast.
No, I will stay.
All right, Trish.
That will square off with angry face.
I love the idea of this 12-foot fire elemental glaring down at this 3-foot mouse paladin who's already seen off one of his kind before.
Well, I don't love that image, Josh, so I'm gonna run up next to Jude because I'm terrified of her near this thing.
Trish, and this is just Josh. You know how I said you have magic arrows?
Yeah, it probably makes more sense to shoot from a distance, but I don't like her standing there near him.
No, and in fairness, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just like, yeah, okay. There's no particular reason why you would have figured out that your arrows would be more effective against this thing than your non-magical sword, but...
I just feel bad. I can't leave her there.
Absolutely, dead set. I love it. I think it's perfect and in character, and I think you should do it.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with my sword.
You do it.
I'm doing
Hit it with your sword. Drive me closer. I want to hit it with my sword. 19 fucking hits, and you get sneak attack because Jude is there.
That's right, I do.
7.
All right.
7 piercing.
I'm gonna offhand dagger him too.
Do it. The 12 does not hit.
Maybe it does if I use a D4 booster.
I do.
Because I still have one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Do I hit
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
now?
Nice.
Fabulous.
Roll
I
me
don't
the
have
damage.
Oh, I hit twice.
You don't get the
accidentally.
snake, but oh yeah, it's the first. So 4. Another 4 on top of the 7 you already had. 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you hit it. It doesn't like it, but it doesn't appear overly perturbed by the whole business. Helvig, your turn, my friend.
I see Jude being small, facing off against the big fire elemental. I imagine there's fireflies in there. I don't think I can see them yet, but I do.
Roll perception.
And, perception check.
No, you don't see them yet.
And I kind of remember. I see it sort of defile the statue, I guess, by being near it.
Yeah.
And I remember the bit in the dream where Nash gets flattened by the snake thing. And I kind of just try and stay calm, get the fireflies around, as I would like to use my natural 20 to cast my 2nd level guiding bolt at it, please.
Yeah, you do that. You so guiding bolt, that's the 4d6 thing, right? So 5d6 at 2nd level, so 10d6 because you auto crit, and because you're using a nat 20, that just auto max damage.
Yes, sir.
10d6 is 60 radiant damage. Which don't burst this thing's bubble, I'm afraid.
It's
but
fine. It's much significantly closer to death.
It is not fine.
60 damage.
60 damage, Helvig. That is a new record for this campaign from a single hit. Good job. It takes this straight in the chest. Can I get... Who just joined? I just saw somebody join the
That
adventure.
Kid Grim.
NBA Canine. Can I get you in chat to type the words exclamation mark roll 1d4 please, and then hit enter. Helvig, you now can see exactly the same sort of form within the form of this creature as you have this connection to it. NBA Canine rolled a 3. You recover 3 hit points, Helvig.
Okay.
As your link with this thing regenerates you. The link from the blow of your firefly shooting out of you, it hits it, and then like an elastic band, pings a good portion of the bolt back into you, but rather than damage, it heals you.
It's okay, I can take it.
Yeah, you're getting healthier.
I feel so good. I will... It's okay, I know you're angry. We'll set you free, don't you worry.
This thing, actually, you get the feeling of... Can I get a con save, Helvig?
Me? Sure.
Yes.
Con save. Here I go. I'm still blessed? Well, I don't think I am actually.
You are not.
3.
Yeah. Helvig, as this ball hits you, you feel an overwhelming just sensation of sadness. Of the deepest sadness. It's like you are overcome very briefly by an image of everybody you have ever known dying in dreadful flames. You in an instant you feel the flesh of everyone you have ever loved crisping and flaking away. Careful of your beard, Mitch. In just that one instant, you are overcome by more sorrow than you have ever experienced in your life combined. But you know it's coming from that thing. What do you do?
I walk up to it slowly. Here, make sure Nevermore's okay, please. You'll fly over to Nevermore.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm joking.
That's my turn. I don't have any. Well, is Jude hurt?
Jude is quite hurt, yes.
I'll save it. I don't have much left.
Yeah. Next is Horace. Oh, Pierre flies over to Nevermore. What does he do? Anything?
Oh. No, that's it.
Okay. Horace gets up.
Oh, actually, Josh, can I instead make Pierre fly over to me and use the help action?
Sure. Yeah.
For Jude.
Horace pipes up his power shield and forms a line next to Jude. He is going to short sword at this. It's a 22 to hit, 9 bludgeoning damage against the fire elemental. Horace
with a short sword.
Horace is a boy. No, Horace has a great club. I do apologize. I'm just pressing the short sword button. He actually has a great club, which he's doing. He does 1d8 plus 2, and he has 7 plus 2 there, which is pretty good. This thing is, you just saw, Helvig, your altered perception of this thing just saw a massive amount of the remaining fireflies within its circulatory system get knocked out and extinguished by the blow of this club, which just beats out from behind Horace's shield. Next is Olaf. Olaf is also going to join his battle brother next at Horace, and he is going to he doesn't want to weaken the line, so he is going to use his taunt. He doesn't feel like, does he have a spells? He does have spells. that's nice. He is going to cast Shatter
Oh,
here.
That's what you did.
it is.
He is going to cast
Shatter
Shatter,
myself.
and these boys. Roll 20 is great, but occasionally it's just really difficult. Are all going to make con saves. That's right. I need to math spell. Okay. Ix, Dust Method, and the Steam Method all fail. So they take the full brunt of 3d8, I think it is. Oh, 10. Okay, could have been better. Still not bad. So they take the full 10, and the others take half. So he takes 5. Oh, sorry, 5. That one takes 5 as well. The Dust Method takes the full 10. So the Steam Method. And next is Silver, who is going to shoot some guys. Magma Method takes. Oh, good job, Horace. Olaf, rather. Then, Silver is going to come and stand right behind Jude, and is going to cast Hunter's Mark on the dude as well. And Red Featherbow misses on the first 7, but crits on the second. I'm pretty confident that's going to do it, you know. That's 13 on the hit, plus, Serum. Can you roll me 2d6, please, in chat, super quick? Serum, you need 7. Combination of 7, please. 11? That'll do it. 11 plus 9 plus 4 is 24 damage, which is enough to kill the fire elemental. Silver says, that is for my father. He dances on the red snow, and so do I. And we go back to the top of the order. These things do not slow down, however. The swarms of ember bats engulf the party, pretty much all of you, except Helvig, because it's just not efficient. And the rest of them reach the shield wall and basically just engage in combat with all of you. The Steam Method is going to get in there. These guys get to there. Scrolling. There just isn't room for him, unfortunately. So let's work from the bottom and work our way up. Blinding Breath, I think we will do to begin with. The Dust Method is going to do a Blinding Breath up the line against the 3 of you, so Jude and Silver and Horace and Olaf. Can I get a DC 10 Dex save, Jude, please?
We don't have Bless anymore, do we?
You do not, I'm afraid, no.
Dex?
Dex. Nope. Jude, you are blinded for the next minute, as are Horace and Olaf. Silver, however, managed to dodge out of the way of it, but you all now have disadvantage on attacks. Then Steam Method A is going to claw. It doesn't. Steam Method B is also going to claw. 15, that'll do it. Against Olaf. For 4 damage against Olaf. I'm just going to move them there for a minute because I just can't see what I am doing. 22. Then Fire Method here is going to breathe fire breath at Horace and Silver and Jude. Jude, another dex save, please. And we'll get one from Horace and Silver as well. I'm good, Horace. Silver's good. Jude is also fine. That's lucky. Wow, Jude, that was with disadvantage. You still got it. Yeah, you are good. You take half the damage of fire damage on failed. So 2d6, and we will half this for Jude. So Jude takes 2 fire damage, as does Silver. However, Horace takes the full 5, halving his remaining hit points.
What did you take before with the blindness?
You just got blinded. It didn't hurt you at all. It just blinds you.
Okay.
But you did take 2 fire damage just then. The swarm of ember bats is also going to nibble on the newly healed Horace. 15 hits him, and that does knock him down to 0 hit points, unfortunately. So yeah, he is out and down again for the second time in about 10 minutes. He is 0. Then the Magmin standing directly in front of Jude is going to touch you, Jude. It's a crit. 24 to hit, which is 14 fire damage.
Jude is down.
Then the swarm of ember bats is going to use this opportunity to attempt to bite. It's actually going to bite Silver, and it misses. She's a resilient girl. However, the magma method standing next to Trish is going to flame breath at Trish. Trish, can I get a dex save, please? This is a dex, at Trish and Helvig. Helvig, dex save, please. Oh dear. Yep. Full damage for Trish.
Is Pier in it too?
No, Pier is not in this.
Okay.
Helvig, you do succeed, so you only take half. 2d6 fire damage, that is 5. That could have been much worse. 5 fire damage to Trish and 2 to Helvig. Then the Magmin that is standing next to Pier is actually going to attack Pier, I'm afraid, because that's the thing that it can see. It's going to touch Pier. I'm pretty confident a 9 does not hit. But the next 2 along, this chappy up here is going to touch Helvig and doesn't hit. 10 is not going to be enough. And the smoke method at the end is going to cinder breath down the line. Cinder breath, I need a dex save from Helvig, Trish, and Pier as well. In fact, I also need one from Jude, but Jude's out. And we're also going to get one from Silver.
God.
You used all your good ones on the first lot.
I fucking guess.
Oh, dex save?
Silver got a 22. Dex save, please. Yes, for the 2 of you.
Pier has advantage.
Pier would have an advantage on it, yeah. Yeah, Trish, you are also blinded. So you now also have disadvantage. Pier is fine, and so is Helvig.
Just a heads up as well, we've got about 10 minutes.
Yeah. At this, I actually think I'm just going to sort of get to the end of in fact, that was the last thing. So I'm going to call it there. It's pretty hectic. I'm going to leave it there.
Oh, God.
No,
don't say that. Don't say that.
In fact, no. You know what? Do you guys mind if we persist just a little longer? Do you want to see what happens?
I want to do something. So yeah, I have a thing I want to do.
Okay. All right. Well, that's their turn. So now it is Halfdan, who isn't in it. Halfdan is shit out of spells though. So Halfdan is actually going to charge. He's going to run in and attempt to antlers this smoke method.
Smart people are crazy.
He gets a charge bonus, so he's moved at least 20 feet in a straight line, so he gets an extra 1d6 points of piercing damage if he hits. Let's see if he does with his antlers. I'm going to use, hey Veg, I'm going to use my other DM's advantage because an 8 doesn't do it. Does a 12. It does. It just does. There we go. 5 piercing, plus another 1d6. 9 piercing on this smoky boy. 13. All right, Nevermore, it is your turn.
Fuck father's rules. Nevermore's rule number 1. Never leave your friends behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to charge in screaming. And all I have is my staff. And I'm just going to try to smash one of these birds with my staff.
Very well.
I'm fucking useless at it, but I'm not leaving them. Staff, well, that's great. That's definitely what I wanted to do. Hang on. What the hell?
It's an arcane focus. No, it'd be in the center, in the middle.
In the middle.
It's actually showing up as an attack, but when I click it, it comes up with that thing.
That's strange. Roll a
cool,
d20.
that's fine. I can just, it's, roll a d20, sure, I'll do that.
Staff are good.
Oh, that's about what I expect.
Yeah, you wave your staff through this cloud of ember bats, and they just sort of flutter around you. Jude, can I get a death save, please?
Actually no, yeah, he's wearing it.
How do I roll a death save?
Up on your character sheet, in the middle underneath where your health is, it should be, I think.
There's like circles that says successes and failures.
Yeah.
And you just click on the word death saves. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Guys, Jude might actually die.
This is fine.
No.
This is fine. This is okay.
Hey, Trish.
All right.
You are blind.
Naturally. I want to do something that might be pointless. I want to somehow... I'm blind. I want to do like an investigation. I feel like these things are being drawn to the shrine. Can I like insight that shit? Is that a thing I can do?
Oh, yeah, inside that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
You do that.
Do I know anything?
No. As in, it's a theory. There is literally no way to determine that. It doesn't sound, given what you know, like you haven't been experiencing this connection that Helvig has. You can't think of a reason, given what your knowledge of the Scorched Grove is, or anything elemental related, why it would be. It's just where everyone took a stand, really.
Okay. I have another question. If Jude isn't near the stuff, does she still have to do death saves?
Oh my, yes.
Okay.
If she's still unconscious, yes.
Okay. So that wouldn't work either. All right, fine.
But
I
it's
guess...
bad if she's near the stuff while she's dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's extra bad.
All right.
Just get her out of here, Trish.
Yeah. Can I scoop her up and bolt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright,
do
you
that.
can use your use your action to pick up Jude and use your bonus action to disengage.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep, you do that. Can I get an athletics check? This is unfortunately not acrobatics, it's definitely athletics.
Oh wow, I'm not good at athletics. That's fine.
It's basically just how far you get. You get, I will say you get 15 feet.
15 feet. What's that, like
So,
here?
which gets you clear to, and it gets
shut
you
your mouth,
clear
Veg.
as well. Yeah.
I'm
Can
an
I
object
fire any
at this
arrows,
point,
or am I
Veg.
done?
You can't fire arrows while you're
Done.
carrying Jude. It's a two-handed business shooting a bow.
Yep, fair. Okay.
You also used your action, and you're also blind.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I can't fire anything. We're just getting Jude out of there. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Helvig, it is your turn.
Just get them out of here.
Get out of here! Get to the chopper.
Please.
I hate this.
Please. I'm gonna use one of my healing lights on Jude. 5.
5. Jude, you recover 5 hit points. You have 2 death saves failed, but you are back on your feet. Well, you're actually in Trish's arms. Here? Oh, sorry, Helvig, anything else? That's your bonus
Do
action.
I feel the same? Was it just the fire elementals that had that, or the big fire lads, or is it?
Make me an insight
everyone?
check.
Come on, please. Fuck, I'm panicking.
You are panicking. You do not get any sense of these creatures at all.
Oh no. Please do. No.
Yeah, that's true, Serum.
Nope. I'm gonna use my action to unsummon Pier. I will save him at least.
Sure. So you're not going to attack with your action? You're going to
Nope.
unsummon Pier.
There's
Very
a
well.
lot of shit, and
Yeah, noted.
yep.
All right.
I will unsummon Pier. Send him to his safe place.
Yeah.
I've only been with him for like a day.
And it's now Horace's turn. Horace, I believe, is unconscious. Yep, Horace is unconscious, bleeding out. Olaf is going to... this isn't a desperation maneuver, but Olaf is going to do it again. He is going to do that shatter business again. 20 this time. That's a bit better. And he's actually going to do it centered on himself. Because that's the best he can get, and the best he can see. Which means literally all of these boys are going to take... not them. All of these boys are going to take mass roll saves. Oh, lot of crits. Yeah. There's a few fails. There's quite a few fails there. That's good. Olaf failed. It's unsafe. Horace definitely failed. Horace died. Silver passed. The steam method, the dust
Sorry,
method
did you
passed
say Horace
it.
died?
Swarm of ember bats failed. The other swarm passed though. Yeah, most of them passed actually. So that one's going to explode. Horace himself actually takes quite a bit of damage. He did quite a lot. Silver goes, nice, Horace, again! Nice, Olaf, again, do it! Silver is visibly on fire from the presence of the ember bats flapping around her. She draws a pair of tulwars from underneath her sheath and just starts slashing at the air around her as these ember bats flutter about herself. She looks through this swarm of ember bats at Helvig, a maddened gleam in her eye, and she says, "Today was a great day." As
Just the look of absolute terror and sadness.
Helvig, yeah, that sadness, you can still feel it seeping out of all of these creatures. Can I get a perception check from everyone who is conscious? Which actually is all of you, that's fair.
Trish is blind as fuck.
Yeah, Twish, you would actually have disadvantage on this, which is fine. You
Am
get
I
it.
also still blind?
No, you would have woken up not blind. Yeah.
The little
so
fireflies wiped away the dust from your eyes.
everybody except Trish, who is far too busy carrying Jude and sort of crying, not sadness, but blood and dust. You hear a roar echo up the valley. At first you worry, rightly so, that it's more. But a flurry of arrows and crossbow bolts arc over your heads. Dozens of the ember bats drop from the sky. Several of the mephits explode or get driven back. The roar becomes a battle cry as dozens of new fighters join the fray, mostly humble folk, but with a smattering of bird folk amongst them. They are clearly led by a burly Mapatch with a scar across his right eye who fights with a pair of wicked sabers. And there, we shall leave the session.
Nevermore's rules fucking suck. I should have listened to my father. Why the hell did I run back in for my friends? God.
You could have just used my crossbow.
Oh shit, I had that, didn't I?
What are you doing?
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Humblewood this evening. Because we have run a little bit over, we won't be doing the full favorite moments, but I would like a single favorite moment from everybody. I think just do a little bit of a cut down one, but it's a nice thing to do at the end of a session, particularly a real hectic one. Favorite moments, boys and girls. Anybody wants to start away, take it off.
Of ourselves?
Anything, but just pick something that you really enjoyed in the
The like David and Goliath, Jude, and the fire elemental image.
That was epic. That was indeed fucking epic. Yeah. Deep breath, release. Everything is okay. Trish, do we have a favorite moment?
I really liked Nevermore running back in, being like, I'm not leaving my friends. I thought that was sweet. Even if he did live to regret it.
I am going to retaliate on that one. The decision on Trish's part to fuck this. I could be more effective at range, but I'm going to stand next to my friend. I'm going to stand next to my tail sleep sister. And yeah, that was great. And then the carrying her away, you're like, fuck this, I'm out. And carrying her away. My favorite, Josh realizing he does have an inner arsehole DM right down there underneath all the furry moments. I could be a dick. It's just more interesting when I'm not usually. Mitch, do we have a fave?
Well, I mean, my least favorite moment was me running back into combat. That felt exceptionally stupid. But I liked, in terms of a mechanical thing, I like the coin and the bartering system. And the ability to tweak a spell or to do something that's a little bit outside of the box that you normally couldn't do.
Yeah.
And I liked that was used twice. I mean, with my shatter and focusing on that, and as well Jude using theirs. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it's a cool mechanic. That's all.
Yeah. Jude's was optionally
healing,
using cure wounds as a bonus action.
Oh, as a bonus action. That's right.
Yeah. I thought that was a little underpowered, which is why I let you add the divine favor to it. I thought it was like, that's a bit of a not a great use of the a good use of it, but I think an underpowered use of the coin. So that's why I bumped it up.
I have two quick ones. One, I loved the tension of today and the fact that I almost died.
Yeah.
I actually really like the reaction of everyone to Jude having failed the death save twice was intense and it made me feel very, very loved. Jude feels very, very loved. And my second one is the Jude's prayer song.
Yeah.
Just embracing my inner Sam Riegel campaign one.
That was lovely. I really enjoyed this town of Vikings in the mountains who are just like, fuck yeah, let's die! Today's the day, guys! Just a bunch of berserks living in a peaceful mountain recluse. They're fun. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for playing with me. Thank you so much for dealing with my crazy shite. We had a couple of favorites from chat. The inner asshole was fun. I'm loving the amount of abuse I'm copying. Favorite thing was scuttling insects or rubbing on my eyeballs. Feels great. Not sure what that's in reference to, but wow. To be honest, solid Heart of the Plains moment a few times there. People who saw Heart of the Plains understand it. Yeah, basically I took things to as far as this can possibly go. Yeah, that was epic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign off now. That's been 3 freaking hectic hours of everyone's lives. So we're going to thank you all for coming along with us. And let's go across the room. AJ, tell us a little bit about yourself and where we can find you.
Hi, I'm AJ Winters. I am a creative actor, role player, voice actress from Perth. You can find me on Instagram, where I keep you up to date with all the creative things that I am doing, including Monday night Humblewood, and Thursday night I DM a game on this channel called The Academy of Xandar. And this week's episode is going to be very interesting after the dark and twisted events of last week. So stay tuned.
Will we be seeing more of Shro in the campaign?
We will be seeing Shro in the campaign again, but not till after episode 9. Yeah, it's very specific. Because we have Agent Number 1 as our next special guest in episode 8. So
sick.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, there's more creepy children in my bedroom. Oh, I want to see Agent playing a creepy child. That'd be great. We also had Firewing Mamba's favorite moment there was Trish racing down the hill in the speedy boots to save everybody, then getting to the bottom and going, oh wow, there's actually a lot more than I didn't. I thought maybe I could do. No, this is a lot bigger than I thought this was. But yeah, Trish was a badass that whole game. I completely agree, Veg. Rach, tell us about yourself when you're not being Trish.
When I'm not Trish, I'm Rachel Fukar, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rachel Fukar. And I also have a podcast called A Beginner's Guide to the Occult, which is about a supernatural investigator who's bad at her job. That's me.
It's fun. It's great. You should get on that shit. Mitch, tell us about yourself.
I'm Big Viking Mitch. You'll find me on Twitter where I shitpost. I also have become very addicted to videos of puppy dogs and kitty cats and all manner of cute animals. So you'll find me over there, and otherwise you'll find me here playing Nevermore every Monday for now. And then we will just see next session as everybody dies.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
You're about to beat the bandits. It's going to be so great. D-Rab, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Dan. Most of the stuff that I do is in the for real life meet space, so you can't really find me on social media. But I am D-Rab on Twitch chat as well as on Roll for Damage's Discord. You should come out, hang, do chills. There's a lot of good vibes there, and there's also like a pet section. So if you're like into the like little cute animals and other people's pets, go in there. They're so cute. You should follow these guys because they're all lovely people. And come back next week on Humblewood again as I try my damnedest to keep this party alive.
Nobody dies unless I say so.
Nobody dies till I say so. All right? You heard me.
Sure thing, Helvig.
The god of murder is here.
And the Empress
love you,
of Death
everyone.
is by his side. Yes. Or Papa. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Josh the Pirate, and this is Siri. Siri and I are here every Monday night on Roll for Damage, where we Humblewood it up, and I'm the DM, and she sometimes sits at my feet and licks them. Also, if you like the sound of my voice and face, you can catch me on Friday night for the Eberron game, where Vegemite Dangerous, our lovely producer, is our DM. For the Game on Australia, it also features the dreaded GM, the Dead Aussie Gamer, and the wonderful Shro Grill, previously mentioned. Shro Gets About. And if you particularly like the sound of my voice, but you don't not that fussed about my face, then you can listen to the podcast There Be Dragons, where I am the infamous and nasty pirate Scan Felspar, who makes an excellent babysitter, because that's the session we just had. And Scan was a fucking brilliant babysitter. Thank you very much. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure and privilege being here with you this evening and putting you through the absolute ringer. That was fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I basically did what Veg does every fucking week. Welcome to Eberron, guys. That's how it works. I believe that's all we need to say. We do need to say thank you to the Deck of Many who wrote the Humblewood and who are sponsors of this game of ours and gave us all of our little things in our chat and stuff. And we need to say thank you to Node One Internet, who sponsored the channel. And we need to say a massive thank you to the on-point work by our producer, Veg.
Yeah,
who also created the map for me, because I was shit out of, I could not find a decent map to represent a city that was on fire, but he found one and it was pretty good. Pretty happy with it. We do need the Meat Space merch. We do have merch. Check out our merch. And everybody else that we need to say thank you for? We need to say thank you to our amazing artist, Brepai, who did the Jute shirt.
Woo!
This is my Humblewood shirt. I'll always be wearing blue from now on.
I need to get the Jude shirt.
Yeah, gotta love that Jute shirt.
And
yeah.
Scales Above.
And Scales Above.
Yeah.
Let us not forget Scales Above with Agent Number One and the group from the Ruffians, DM'd by the amazing Nova One. Back in his Tariel setting, back in the DM seat. It's good to see him there. So check them out on Saturday mornings Perth time and Friday evenings Eastern Coast America time.
TSA.
Guys, it's been lovely. It's been fantastic. It's been delightful recreating with you this evening. Producer Veg, please take us away for a raid.
My God, if I can just not swallow my tongue for once, it'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Hey guys, I have a voice again. I'm better. Thanks for asking.
Yay.
Whoop, whoop. Yay, a whole weekend's worth of betterness. We are going to pass across our love from one channel to another, as we always do when we finish our show. And tonight, we're going to pass our love across to someone. Agent number someone.
Agent number someone?
Because he's screaming. I know an agent that has a number. Strangely enough, I know many agents. This one is number one. So we're going to pass across to Agent Number One. Of course, he's been on the channel for a long time. He's currently playing, I believe, Total War. Yeah, Total War, Legendary.
I think it was October.
Orcs. It's October, so he's doing all orc stuff. So we're going to go on raid Agent Number One, go and talk to him about his character in TSA, or maybe ask him about his special spot on the Academy. And we will see you on Thursday for Academy, 8 p.m. WAST, right here on Roll for Damage.
Be there.
Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Bye.
Toodle pip.
Toodaloo.